Hello, salam alaikum, everyone. Welcome to another uh, live stream discussions about Islam. But first, yes, let me put the link for those who would like to join. Here is the link. I would like to talk about different subject today. One of the subject is this guy uh, on the chat. He has been, harassing me during the week, and I have asked him to call in and talk. And unfortunately, I found him, uh, this what he was talking, the way he was talking was a racist way of talking. He think that all foreigners are, abusing the system. They are, living on, let me see, on benefit. Yeah. And I was quite, you know, angry with his comments because of, he was thinking that I had come from work, I was tired, home, and then he was writing, "Oh, how do you feel that I have been working, but you have been, sitting home?" Just because I have time to write him. Hello, Stephen, my brother. Yes, yeah, thank you. I'm fine. Please feel free and join. Hi, Alika. Yeah, and then anyway, before I go live, he writes here that he's tired, he has been working. Okay, this is another excuse not to engaging in direct, discussion like that. Muslim apologist. I have to share with you something. Let me share with you. I just saw that he has shared with me this link. Let me see. He has made a video, and with somebody else, he's analyzing the, our short conversation, and he feel very brave. Instead calling here and talking to me, he's talking to somebody about that. I haven't reached to, because I saw just the comment or the link a few minutes ago. So I just saw that they're talking about me and laughing and so on. So yes, some people think they are very brave, and they can, behind my back, they just can say whatever they want. But I defended you in that. I defended you in that stream. Thank you, Alika. You mean that you were on that stream? I haven't watched it yet. If you mean that stream, this Muslim apologist I put, because I haven't watched it. I haven't seen if you have been talking there, or because I just got the link a few minutes ago. So anyway, this guy was saying that this gun. Actually, I asked him so many times. Yeah, I shared that stream. What stream? Hello, Anton Gomez. Yeah, I think he meant this stream on this Muslim apologist. This one. Perhaps he meant this one. Alika meant this one. Yeah, that because this Muslim apologist. He has. Let me put the link in the chat if somebody want to watch it, because I haven't reached to watch it yet. I just received it a few minutes ago. So this is the link for that video he has put. And anyway, so this guy also was saying that, asking me questions. One of his questions was, that's why I was asking him to call in. We can talk about it. But anyway, one of his questions was that why in Sweden, farmers of, because I have been mentioning that farmers of Afghanistan, they produce 90% of the world opium, and he blamed Islam for that. And farmers of Sweden, they don't produce opium. So why is that? He said that Islam has failed. First of all, you have to know that what happening in Latin America, if you are listening, okay, what happening in Latin America is not because of Christianity. What's happening in Islamic world is not because of Islam. It's because of a bunch of dictators and mafia leaders who are running these countries, and they are all backed by different powers. Some only by USA and Europe, some by, like Iranian regime, is backed by all countries. I mean, you can name it: North Korea, Russia, China, USA, Europe. Just after this revolution, I was going to say, Adam, hello, Adam, like every country. Not every country, because some countries are controlling those weak countries. Yeah, some countries, they are, they have the power. All right, and they, of course, none of them, I say none of them is run by a religion. They are all run by a satanic system. Okay, all of them on the entire planet. Anyway, that just after this revolution in Iran, this regime, of course, came to power. My home country is destroyed. The entire Middle East is destroyed because of, in 1979, when we made a revolution against a puppet of the West, which was the king, Iranian king, and we brought him down. They provided us with an ISIS regime because this ISIS regime was better option for them than left groups, because Iran has, like 2,000 kilometers border with Russia, Soviet Union actually at that time. And it can control the Strait of Hormuz, which a lot of oil passes Strait of Hormuz. So in a Cold War, Iran would be very, very strategically important for them. That's why they didn't want a left government to take the power, because they would join or close themselves to be closer to Soviet Union. So that's why the best option for them was ISIS regime of Iran, Ayatollah fascist Khomeini. So they helped him to take the power. And all these 43 years, they have been supporting this ISIS regime that has destroyed the entire Middle East. Just these few months that has been a revolution in Iran, the public in the Western countries, a lot of support from, even from singers, from actors and ordinary people and politicians. They are pushing for support to Iranian people. Okay, let me answer this one. ISIS is a death cult. Yes. It's not actually what I'm talking about. Usually people make mistake. When I'm saying ISIS regime of Iran, first of all, Iranian regime created this ISIS cult or organization. But what I'm talking about ISIS, I mean that mentality, that way of thinking, that backward, brutal, barbaric way of thinking. So I compare them to ISIS. They are worse than ISIS. Iranian regime has killed much, much more than the ISIS organization. So this is the way they think, killing people or stoning adulterers and so on. So these types of barbaric acts are ISIS. So when I say ISIS, to make make it more understandable for people. So anyway, so there are a lot of pressure to support Iranian people, and IRGC is Iranian, Iranian Revolutionary Guard, and it is the biggest terrorist organization on this planet, the biggest terrorist organization on this planet, and has been killing millions of people around the world, especially, of course, in the Middle East. And they have attacked different, even last time I was showing that they blew up Khobar towers in Saudi Arabia, killing 20 American, soldiers there also, and many other terrorist attacks. And even that one, which I showed, that FBI, head of FBI, he was talking, he said that he was going to investigate it, but Bill Clinton, the president, didn't let him to go, but he went anyway without permission, and he found out that Hezbollah and IRGC was behind this attack and so on. So anyway, a lot of, it was on Monday, I think, European Union, they voted, majority of European Union, majority. I don't remember how many votes was, just few votes were against, 9 votes was against from all these several hundreds votes, just 9 votes were against, but majority voted to put IRGC in terrorist list, okay? And just, all right, no, sorry, this was kind of 2 weeks ago. On Monday, European Union's foreign ministers, they had a meeting in Brussels, in France, and in that meeting, they didn't decide to put IRGC in terrorist list. They have another meeting February 18. So the problem is that Joseph Borrell, he's European Union foreign minister. By the way, anybody would like to join, so the link is up there. All right, if you don't see, then let me to put it again. Joseph Borrell is European foreign minister. He said that we cannot put IRGC in terrorist list just because we don't like IRGC. It has to be through court. A court must order so that we put IRGC in terrorist list, okay? The problem, and then Iranian people made a hashtag that Joseph Borrell support terrorism, and it was trended, okay? The hashtag was trended because this Joseph Borrell in 2002, without any court, just because they didn't like my organization, they put my organization in terrorist list, and my organization should go to the court, and several courts were forcing them to remove MEK from terrorist list because MEK is not a terrorist organization. So my organization right away said that if, Jihad and Paradise. Okay, anyway. So my organization said, how come that time you didn't need a court? But now when you want to put IRGC, because it is against your interest, you want to put IRGC, then you are looking for the court. And despite, everybody knows so many terrorist attacks, just now, Germany is, they have had some cases that IRGC was trying to attack some synagogue in Germany, okay? And there, in 2018, there is a court, an Iranian terrorist diplomat, plus 3 other terrorists, they are in jail. They got 20 years jail in Brussels for plotting the biggest terrorist attack in European soil in 2018. So there are so many evidences to put IRGC in terrorist list, and they should do that. IRGC should go to the court to remove it. That way they should do that. But because of their interest. Now here they say, what is it? No, we cannot put it. We need a court order. Okay, so this is shows that unfortunately these countries, they just think about their interest, and they help these dictators, these terrorist regimes like Iranian regime to destroy the Middle East. And then some uneducated people, some people who don't know anything, they say, oh, look, Islam is bad because these countries are in chaos, they are killing each other. No, it is not that. It's because some weapon cartels, they want to sell their weapons, and that's why they need they need such a chaos in the region. All right, let me see. I can put the link again if somebody would like to join and doesn't see the link. And let me see if anybody would like to come. Otherwise, we can so far watch this, see what they say.
Interesting enough, I actually went to one of his videos, and one of the
Alright.
comments that it said that apparently he believes that Jesus was crucified. Is that true?
Okay, I don't know about that because that didn't come up during our conversation. But if he does, then that means,
and he actually replied. He replied that it is apparently a proven fact.
oh my God, okay, that is totally that is a total deviance. Okay, that's a total deviance, definitely. Okay, it's a totally deviant. Okay, only Christians believe that Jesus was crucified. Okay, and Jesus's enemies, right?
Yeah.
Because we as
I mean, like,
Muslims, we believe, because
he's
yeah,
even
go
more
ahead,
Christian than Christians.
Oh my God, the guy is nuts. Okay, the guy is
Okay. Yeah, usually Christians say that I'm Christian. Okay. Yeah, you also, I've said it myself. I'm Christian, I'm Jew, I'm Muslim. Anything right, I accept it. And yes, that is your wrong understanding that Jesus wasn't crucified. Last night with Brother Rashid on his channel, we were talking about that as well. That verse doesn't say that Jesus wasn't crucified. The Quran doesn't deny it. It says just that it appeared to them, to whom? To those who thought that the Jews crucified him. But no, they didn't do that. Okay, so Quran actually removed this accusation from the Jews that Jews killed Jesus, the Messiah, yeah, because the Romans did it. All right, so and there was this chapter 4, verse 159. Yes, there it's evidence that Quran says that after Jesus died. Okay, so Quran, saying that Jesus died. All right. Anyway, we continue. Let's see what they are talking about.
just nuts. I don't know how I ended up having a conversation with him, but I wanted to react to this because after the conversation ended, he was back mouthing me. He was claiming that that this extremist Muslim, this me referring to me, was running away from him in a debate. Okay, that's what what he claimed was. Okay, so this live stream here is a proof that I'm not running away from anything. Okay?
Oh my God! Everybody see that, yeah? Everybody see that he has put a link to me after the video. Yeah, just let me see when he put it. Actually, let me see. YouTube. I have to check when he put this link on the comment. Sorry, just a second, because 2 hours ago, and I don't know when he has done this stream. I have to check. Let me see if I check it. Yeah, Let me see. I don't know. It's written the Muslim apologist, 4 subscribers. Yeah, he has 4 subscribers just. Okay, anyway. So when it was there, I don't see any information when it was streamed. Anyway, I will check it later. Let me see. Okay, let me through here. I will check when he was. I don't know if this is the same. I don't see when it was streamed. Anyway, 2 hours ago, he has put this link for me, and he says that it shows that he's not afraid of me. Okay, if you are not afraid, then you should call in my stream, or at least tell me so that I also join your stream. Okay, not just send me a link and then say that you are not afraid of me. Okay, let me see. God-fearing, law-abiding Muslim fill up half our prison system. Okay, Adam, I don't know what you mean with that. Okay. You're okay.
So I'm going to clarify all the things that he said and refute them again and again, so that if he does watch this again, or his pals watch this, it will be apparent who's actually running away. All right. So,
It's interesting. I actually
Okay, so I am running away. Okay, I don't understand how he think. Does he think at all? Because I'm asking him to call in and talk to me directly, or he can, share the link before and ask me to join his stream. So this is the not somehow, confronting me. Is just hiding from me.
I think he's kind of in this like deviant kind of like YouTube kind of like section, and he collaborated with like Hadith rejectors and all this other kind of deviants. And I saw like his panel, and it had a well-known Hadith rejector there. So I'm not surprised that he has these like kind of like weird views.
I mean, this guy actually.
Let me see. There is a comment. I got a link 2 days ago about a jihadist that killed a pastor in Europe. Okay, bad, terrible. Sorry for that. That happened. And yes, I wish that we could fight these jihadists together, and it helped. And unfortunately, I don't get any help. The help I need is to call these extremist YouTubers and ask them to debate me. I will show you another one also, Hamza Din. I was on his channel. He removed me after a few seconds. I told him that you guys ran away from me, and then he removed me and said, yes, I ran away too. Yeah. So anyway, this is a fight that we all have to take it together.
Debated David Wood and apostate prophet. Will you believe it? Yeah, claiming to represent true Islam on MDB. Will you believe it? Yeah, the guys. My God, the guys.
You might as well have like Matt Dillahunty represent Islam at this point.
Exactly. Yes,
I'm sure he would do a better job than this guy.
Yeah, exactly. Or me representing Christianity. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right. So anyway, I'm going to add the video to the stream.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. And by the way, guys, I actually have a little bit of cold, so if I sound weird, and that's the reason why. So.
Okay. Understood. No worries, bro. Yeah, just take your time, just take your cool, all right? Keep your cool.
Yeah, sure. No problem.
So shall I play the video?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right, let's go. 1, 2, and set.
Bismillah.
Yeah, this is pretty standard, of course.
Oh, by the way, is this video on your channel?
Yes, yeah. It's on
on your other channel,
yeah.
right?
Yes, on my new channel. Yes, on the new channel. Yes,
okay, you can give me the links to the new channel.
Of course, I will.
Okay, this video is on my channel. I don't know if he has put it on his channel because it is on my channel. I think the speed is better like this fast.
After the show. Okay. Yeah, I will. Yeah. Right. Okay. So let's play this. All right.
Yeah. This is where I got confused, right? So I saw this like, wait, Jason Statham? What's he like? What are you doing with like Jason Statham? Like,
oh my god, I don't know how I ended up doing this.
He's like the Iranian kind of like deviant version of Jason Statham.
He's an Iranian. Okay. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes, please welcome. I would like to ask you why you called me Munafiq. I appreciate it. To explain.
Can you give us a little background on this?
Okay, I think
So
what I did was I think there was this I think that it was I think it was a comment he made on one of my debates on MDD, and then he wrote something along the lines of this guy, the Muslim apology doesn't represent Islam and blah blah blah. So I wrote there in reply, get lost, you munafiq. Because I know who he was. I already knew who he was at the time because he was already debating people like David Wu and Apostle Prophet. And I went to his channel. Okay, I went to his channel. It was about, at the time there was only like 100 subs. Okay, now there's about 500 subs. But when I first saw him, when I first realized that he existed, he had around 100 subs. I've already checked it out, and I saw that he was a hadith rejecter. So I just dismissed him. Right? I already knew this. But then
okay, this is something that everybody lie about me, that I'm a hadith rejecter. Yeah, I'm not. Peace. Sam, hello, Sam. Assalamu alaikum, Sam. Welcome. Please join if you would like. The link is there. We can talk. Yeah, I'm not a hadith rejecter. I'm a fabricated hadith rejecter, not authentic hadiths. Okay, so understand the difference.
7 months later.
Oh, by the way, can you give me a few seconds? I'm gonna find the comment where he rejected, where he said that Jesus was
right. So
that would
okay,
clarify a lot.
But okay, in the meantime, I'll continue my story, right? So yeah. So anyway, 7 months later, because this was like before he started chasing me. So 7 months later, he suddenly appeared on one of the comments on MDD where I was debating. I don't remember which debate it was, but he said, "Oh, this person, this guy, the Muslim apologist doesn't represent Islam, blah blah blah." So that's why I replied, "Go away, you munafiq." Okay, so I think that pisses him off. That pissed him off somewhat. Okay, so
okay.
Yeah,
I actually found it. So someone actually commented on his
okay.
thing.
Do you want to share it or?
Okay, that didn't piss me off. Okay, I just wanted to always have been trying to debate an extremist. Okay, and that's why that was a way to attract you to debate me, and you ran away anyway.
Should I play the video first?
Actually, I'm not sure. Like, do you want to play the video first, or like?
I think let's
actually,
play the video
let's go through the video first, and then.
Yeah, let's go to the video. The video is quite short.
Because the thing is that his like deviant views need to be exposed here first. Then we can talk about other things.
Yeah. Sure. All right. So let's continue. Right. Well, it's about 24 minutes actually. Yeah. Okay.
Can you speed it up a little bit, maybe?
Oh, sure. Let me speed it up.
We should, as we talked about, might do.
Okay, they want to, expose my deviant views without me. Does it make sense? I don't understand.
Another stream, inshallah. So let's see.
All right, 1.5. Right?
Yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Okay.
By the way, is Mulji watching this?
I don't know, but I hope he is. I really hope he is because I posted the link on his channel. So
later, after you have finished, you send me the link, and you are hoping that I'm watching this video. I don't understand how you think.
He should know about this. If he doesn't know about this, then too bad for him. It doesn't matter anyway, right? Okay, so,
I mean, he's probably busy like shooting movies and all.
I don't know about that. Yeah. Okay, so do you want me to continue playing this? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right.
Yes, there was a comment. In the comment, you said, "Go away, you munafiq."
Yes, and in what context was that commented?
Oh, by the way, I need to mention that when this conversation took place, it was 3 a.m. my time. Okay, so
Okay, 3 a.m. You came 1.5 hours later. So at the time I started and I had invited you was 1:30. Okay, so why you didn't come 1:30? You waited until 3 a.m. and later say, "Oh, it is late here. I have to go to sleep." You could come 1.5 hours earlier and then, be longer on my stream.
Yeah, so I was,
you sounded very tired.
Yeah, that's why I sounded very tired, right? So that's the reason, right? Okay. Oh, someone actually commented. MashaAllah, look at this. Walaikum salam. Sister or brother Noor Khan? Is that a sister or brother? I'm confused.
Okay, I see he's here. Okay, ha. The Muslim apologist. you're even now you have the opportunity to call in, not to, to make a video and without me, analyze it with somebody. I don't know who is this guy. You can just call in and answer my question. Hello, Sam. How are you, my brother?
I am good.
Very good. Thank you for joining.
Yeah.
So let's see if the Muslim apologist now is not that late. It's not 3. Okay, let me see. It says, okay, you can watch the rest, Muji. I'm not interested. Okay, yes, you are not interested because you cannot answer my question. At the end, you say, oh, I'm not a scholar. Okay, as usually everybody say. And your scholar also ran away. I showed, there is the video there, okay? Your scholar, after a few minutes, he just removed me because none of you guys can answer my questions, okay? So don't come with these excuses, okay? All right, I'm watching the rest of them. Do you have anything to say, Sam, or shall I continue the video?
Yeah. I mean, I just have a question about what you were talking about for that video.
A little bit louder, please. I hear not so good. Yeah?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I hear you, but it was very low. Now it's better. Yes, please. Yeah?
Okay. Yeah, I have like a question about a Quran verse that I can't find. I know it's a verse, it's just I can't find it. I was thinking maybe you knew about it, or you
Okay.
know. Yeah, so the verse it's about like what you were saying in the beginning of the video, or I think the beginning, you were talking about like, I don't even really want to say it, but something going on in France. Did you say that? Or
Yeah,
Germany? You said Germany?
No. You mean about the terrorist attacks?
Yeah, that.
Okay, that was 2018. Iranian regime was going to blow up our, meeting there in France, in Paris,
So
and they were, yes. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I'm guessing that those, who you're talking to, who you were saying, those people, they're like Muslims, right? They identify as Muslims.
Yeah, those who, you mean the Iranian regime, yeah, because Iranian regime was going to attack us. Yeah, they identify themselves as Muslims, but they are a bunch of mafia, okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah, all right. So I was thinking about a verse that apparently they don't understand, because you said that they're trying to go against, I guess, Christians and Jews or something.
Okay.
All right, so
a lot of noises, background noises there. It's difficult to hear. A lot of background noises.
Yeah, there's like a kid crying. Hold on a second.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Let me see. This guy has written all in the video, Munafa. Okay. We are going to play it. I'm not afraid of that. Okay. But the thing is that always you have to talk to people directly. You cannot just make a video and say, oh, everything is in the video. It shows that you are afraid of something. You are hiding something. Yes, I hear kids. Yes.
Yeah, I'm in a
we all
library.
hear. Yeah, we all hear kids. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
That's the
all
way
right.
it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, kids everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I guess the verse, like I was searching for it and I couldn't find it. It says something. It's written something about like allowing Christians and Jews to like keep their traditions or
Okay.
their practices or something like that, or it could be like, Allah says, I've given them, the Christians and the Jews, their rights or something like that, you know. Okay, so do you know what verse that is? Because I can't remember.
If Brother Rashid was here, he would, because he has memorized Quran. I will write him, see if he can join us and help us. Okay. Meanwhile, we can watch this video. All right. Is that okay, Sam?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I can mute you because it's a background noise. Okay. Thank you. I will write. Let's replay this video. Okay.
I'm confused. I
It's
don't know.
brother.
Maybe it's a brother. Yeah, I hope it's a brother. Yeah, walaikum salam warahmatullah. Sorry if I get your gender wrong. I'm sorry, right? Yeah, because in my country, Noor is usually a female name. Okay? I know that Noor sometimes is a male's name, but the thing is, it's really kind of true. I didn't know who he was. I was just pretending not to know.
So he's saying that I debated AP as if like some kind of flex. I mean, who hasn't debated
It's
AP?
like an
Like,
achievement.
like,
Right? I debated AP. I debated AP. So yeah,
I mean, like, that's not like a flex. I mean, like, this is not to, like, belittle anyone who, like, did a fantastic job refuting him. But the point is that he's like the worst of the worst. He's not very smart. Like, I mean, like, you're not like debating like
I mean,
some,
the guy,
someone like
some hero,
I
right?
don't know,
A superhero, right?
Yeah. I mean, I keep forgetting that guy's name. So there's, I mean, he's not debating like some like big shot or something. So I don't know, like this like bizarre kind of like response.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, the guy is just whacked, I mean, I think he has delusions of grandeur. He thinks that I'm the superhero representing Islam, and no one else can represent Islam except me. It's that kind of mentality. You see? Yeah. So okay, wait, let me see some. I think a troll just came onto our show. Okay, Muji is a true Muslim. Nope, and I will prove why. Okay. So shall we continue?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let me play the video, right?
By the way, can you give me
I
like
think,
a few minutes?
there are a lot of
He's
topics in
doing
Bukhari,
Adhan. So.
Oh, okay,
pause.
right. Sorry. Yeah, sure, no problem. Right. Okay, let's respect the Adhan. Okay. So in the meantime, okay, if anyone is here, maybe you can comment on where are you watching this stream from, because I've actually started a new channel.
Okay. They believe that I'm not a true Muslim, and somebody else said it. Yeah.
Muji,
Okay. Yes.
I just found the verse. It's
All right. I just sent a message to Brother Rashid, and you found the
So-
verse. Okay. Yes.
yeah,
All right.
it's
Okay.
it's verse chapter 22,
Let's
verse
just
67.
Quran.
That's the the pilgrimage, chapter 22, verse 67. I was just gonna read it, I guess.
Okay. Let me find it with different translation as well.
I'm gonna read the
22. You said, yeah. Chapter 22.
yeah
22 verse 57.
67.
67. All right. Sorry.
I'm just keeping it relevant, because like you were talking about that. It's like, okay, so they obviously don't understand. If it was just peaceful, whatever it was over in Europe somewhere with their rights, their practicing stuff,
Mhm.
then the people who are trying to go against them are disbelievers. They don't actually believe or in all, obviously. Because no one who does that would ever,
Okay.
do something like that.
Let me see. Okay.
So,
Okay. Would you like to read it, please?
yeah. So in the like the authentic Sahih, Quran. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. All right. So it reads, for every religion we have appointed rites that they perform. So let the disbelievers not contend with you over that matter, but invite them to your Lord. Indeed, you are upon straight guidance.
Okay. There is no anything about disbelievers. I don't know. Because there is nothing about disbelievers, which for every community is written. For every community, we appointed a code of life to follow. So do not let them dispute with you, O Prophet, in this matter, and invite all to your Lord, for you are truly on the right guidance. Okay, so this is the what the verse says. Sam, yeah. Another Safi Kaskas. We have appointed acts of worship for every nation, which they observe. So let the unbelievers here is say unbelievers, okay, not content. All right, let's see. It's I put you in mute because a lot of noises
Oh,
outside.
sorry.
It's okay. Hello, my brother Antron.
Hello, Moji.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing well.
Very
Thanks.
good.
Thank you for letting me in.
You're welcome, please. Thank you for calling in. Okay.
So you,
please.
You were talking about the Surah 22, which is about...
It's chapter 22, verse 67.
Yeah, this is the chapter about Hajj.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Have you been to the Hajj?
Yes,
Either
I have.
you or Sam?
I don't know about Sam, but I have been there, yes.
How many people are in the Hajj?
Actually, I was in something called Umrah. Okay, not the real Hajj. The minor one. Yes, because in the real Hajj is over 1 million or 2 million people go there. It's a lot of people. Yes. Let's see, Sam. What was your point about the verse? You're muted.
I don't know, man. This kid just keeps crying.
Noise.
Yeah, a lot of noises.
So I already said, Moji, like what the point is, like, I'm just, anything that you say about anything, there's a Quran verse for it. So I said, that's the Quran verse for it.
Okay.
When those Muslims, okay, who are claiming to be Muslims, went over there and attacked them, okay, and whatever you said is 2018, okay, they didn't follow that verse. They were trying to attack those people because they're a different religion, obviously. Okay, but the verse I just said reads like, don't do that. Okay,
exactly.
Allow the Christians and the Jews and whoever, all the religions, their whatever I just read, like their rights and their practice.
Exactly.
Okay? Yeah. So that's all I was saying.
Yeah, actually, yes. Thank you for that. But actually, this Iranian regime doesn't care about religion. They attack people, anybody who is against them. Okay, and for example, they have good relation with communists. Okay, like North Korea, like China, with such countries, but they kill communists inside country. Okay, they have good relation with Sunni organization Hamas, but they kill Sunni Muslims inside Iran and outside Iran. So they don't care about religion. What they care about is power and money. Okay, so they abuse, of course, religion in order to reach their goals. Okay, so let me so far remove this video. We can play it later. Anton, you would like to ask any question, my brother?
Yeah, well, I was thinking about this verse that Sam brought up.
Yeah.
And I am not sure that a person would be in violation of it specifically. Like, I think I disagree, because it says that you are not supposed to let them argue with you, right?
No, it says that everybody have their own way, okay, of Allah has given them their way of their traditions, and yes, so don't let them to attack you for your beliefs, okay, what you do not let them to attack you for that, for what you do. All right,
I'm reading Dr. Mustafa. I think this is a good translation. It says, don't let them dispute with you, O Prophet, in this matter.
Okay,
that is of course, well, the matter of the
their own the
rituals.
Muslims practice. Yes, Muslim practice
Right.
in this matter. Okay, O
So
Prophet, and invite all to your Lord, for you are truly on the right guidance. Okay. I have asked Brother Rashid to join us. If he join us, would be better because he has been
he
going
knows
deeper.
the Quran.
Yeah, he almost. I think he has memorized all of them. Yeah, as I have noticed, and he has been considering all verses. Okay, I haven't done myself every single verses. I have done those verses that are very important in my subject. Okay. And of course, I've been reading the entire Quran, but not pondering in every single verses. Okay, so if a verse comes up, I have to read the entire chapter again, and then if I don't get, and read different, you know, interpretation as well if I don't get it exactly, and consider with other people that I trust. Okay, like Brother Rashid, I trust very well.
So
Okay.
I want to ask Sam.
Mhm.
Did you read this chapter or this verse? Did you came across it and that's what you thought, or did you remember it? Like something happened and you remember this verse?
Yes, I remembered it.
Uh,
Well, actually, well, I had to have read it to remember it, Antoine, right?
right.
So I read it and then I remembered it because
Okay.
of what Muji said.
Yeah.
I was wondering which one was the case.
But anyway, in this particular last 45 minutes, yeah, I remembered it because of what Muji was talking about.
Yeah, because first he was thinking about, but he found it later. He remembered it, but he remembered before that there is such a verse.
I found it. I had
Yeah,
always
yeah.
remembered it. but
Yes, you
I couldn't
remembered it,
find
but you didn't remember the verse number, and then you remembered the number. But otherwise, the
But
verse.
anyway,
you remember.
basically, it's pretty simple. I mean, I don't know. I'm just reading the Sahih Quran. It's all right. Like I know what it means. That verse is just like it says, don't be like evil, okay, towards people, even if they're like not in your religion.
Mhm. Yeah, that's.
I don't know.
There are a lot of There are a lot of
If
other
they're not-
verses.
Yeah, if they're not like really going against you like with violence, and most of them, Christians and Jews, are not doing it. So,
Have to be excused, guys.
Yes, yes.
I'll be
no
right
problem.
back.
No problem. No problem.
so just allow them to do that.
Yes.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, exactly. No, I mean that there are other verses, some like chapter 60, verse 8. Allah says that Allah does not forbid you from those who do not attack you for your religion, okay, and do not expel you from your homes, to be righteous and just towards them, okay. So Allah love the doors of good. There are so many verses in Quran that always, ask us to be, friendly towards others, those who do not attack us. The only time we have the right to, fight somebody is when we are attacked, as the last option even, okay, not the first option. Like we know our Prophet, he was attacked in Mecca, nearly 13 years he was attacked. His followers were killed even, but he didn't fight back. He was going to be killed even. He ran away. He went to Medina. And then at the end, at the last, he was forced to fight back. All right. All right. Let's see if we can maybe play this one a little bit more. Let's see what this guy has to say. I would like, or else if you want to talk about something else, then we can talk. I will check it myself later. I will play it anyway so far.
It's also streaming on this new channel. So if you're watching this live from my main channel, which is the Muslim Apologist, just comment in the box in the comments in the live chat. If you're not, you're actually watching this from my new channel, my brand new channel. Just leave a comment there as well, saying that you're watching from the Muslim Apologist on irreligion. Okay, so let me know, right? So I'll wait for Brother Islamic calling to finish the azan. Okay, for the azan to finish. That the Muwatta Imam Malik was not a fake book. Did you watch it?
I mean, I watched the whole debate with him. We did a commentary, right?
Yeah, no, but this was during the Q&A. He was doing the Q&A.
Okay.
Yeah. So because there was this questioner was talking about the Reliance of the Traveler, and then I said that in this part of the world, especially in Malaysia and Indonesia, we don't use Reliance of the Traveler. Okay. And then this Apus was saying, oh, the Reliance of the Traveler is the most important fake book in the Muslim world, blah 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 blah. Then and then he said he made a mistake in saying that the Reliance of the Traveler is the first fake book that was translated into English.
Believe that God exists doesn't mean you stop believing in God. Like what kind of extremist groups doesn't have any bearing on the.
True. You see.
You believe in killing apostate? Oh no. You believe in killing apostate? Sure.
All right, let's play this.
I've heard that you believe in killing apostates, for example. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Bukhari hadith. Yeah.
Bro.
What we said?
What? Sorry.
No, it's just you believe in killing apostate? Oh no.
Oh no.
You believe what the Prophet believed in? You believe what the Prophet told us to do? No.
Oh, what such a backward people believed in what Prophet believed in. Okay, no, Prophet didn't believe in, because Quran doesn't say that killing apostate. Okay, that's why I want you to come and call in, but you just sit behind and then hide yourself from somebody to ask you questions. Okay, and you think that you are brave, you are educated enough, you know enough Islam.
That's extreme, bro.
Oh, that's extreme. Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, exactly.
Before the Prophet,
Yeah.
what?
What? So you are deviant for following the Prophet. So the Prophet must be an extremist too. You see? And yet you believe in the Quran. I mean, this guy believes in the Quran too. What the hell? How could you believe in the Quran?
I mean, the thing is, I find it funny because, there are things in the Quran that are equally violent. I mean, like the Quran talks about chopping off hands of thieves. It talks about cutting off the
heart loss.
Yeah,
yes.
it's there.
Yes.
I mean, it talks about crucifixion.
No, Mr. Ignorant, uneducated. Okay, Quran doesn't say that. Quran doesn't allow a sinner like you to commit such a barbaric act. Okay, and chop someone's hands just because you are uneducated. You have no education, no anything. You don't know anything. You don't use your brain at all. So that's why you think that Quran says such a things or crucify people. These are, acts of pagans, such a things. Okay, so don't think that Quran says that.
So then why didn't you reject the Quran then? It's very
Exactly.
bizarre, the way he's interpreting Islamic law, hudud punishments.
Okay, then just call in so that I see how you interpret Quran. Okay, just call in. Let's see if you have the minimum knowledge of what you say.
Exactly. And hudud laws are just a few, 1% or 2% of the whole Quran, of the whole, of the whole Sharia. So why harp on the hard laws, right? Yeah. Why make a fuss
And another
out of
thing
it?
is that it's not even about how much of it is there, because the thing is that it's all connected, right? Because the thing is that Islam is a complete way of life. It's not just you live a life, this kind of Buddhist kind of mentality. By the way, you guys have a lot of Buddhists in Malaysia, right?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
So one of the things, criticism, although I haven't made any videos on Buddhism yet, but one of the criticism, first I heard
And then we'd love to join in, but don't worry about it. You can just listen to us, right? No worries. Okay. And then there's another one here. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi brother Dread inside. Yeah, I've been to Western countries. They do all sorts of weird things, right? Yeah.
We should have probably had Brother Knowledge North here. Maybe he could have talked to us more about some of the Shia beliefs.
That would have been great, but but I guess he's busy, right? He was busy, so
he's busy. So in case you guys don't know, so basically the Shias and the Sunnis have some major kind of theological differences, and so when you come from the background, and I'm guessing that's what happened, he kind of left that and then kind of embraced whatever was available to him at the time, which I'm guessing is not Sunni Islam. So it's not surprised that he has this kind of weird and deviant views, which is unfortunate because he has the opportunity to talk to Sunni scholars, I imagine, Orthodox Sunni scholars, and yet he's opting to go on to these debate platforms and completely misrepresent Islam. As if talking about Islam as if he somehow represented, when in reality he doesn't. He's very orthodox and weird views.
Yes.
I think sincerely he should reach out to Sunnis and Sunni scholars and talk to them.
Okay, all right. I should reach out to Sunni scholars and talk to them. I have reached out Sunni scholars. One of them is Sheikh Haytham al-Haddad. He didn't want that I record the video, but I recorded, because I didn't want to do anything hidden. And it is on my channel. And he was totally, a disaster. And there another sheikh, unfortunately, that one I didn't record. Okay, his name was Sheikh Al-Masari. He's living also in London, a Saudi sheikh. And he was so ashamed that he didn't even posted the video. Okay, so don't think that I haven't, and I demand them to call in. Your sheikh from Pakistan, the video is there. Just a few weeks ago, I posted that runaway mufti. I have put it. Just after few minutes, he removed me. Okay, because he realized that I am picking up very, very important points, and he is not going to be able to answer them. That's why he removed me right away after a few minutes. Okay, so don't think that I haven't been reaching out. Scholars. Okay, I have been asking them a lot. I think Sam want to say something, or
Yeah, I want to talk about something.
yes, please.
So, first of all, I don't think I'm really going to be able to talk about anything with anybody else. Apparently, I've already been through all the other channels.
Okay.
They're not really, they kind of act like they're sincere about it all, but they're really not.
No, they are
So
not.
anyway,
What did you
Alright.
talk to them about?
about anything, I just bring up anything about Islam and the Quran, and they'll kind of just divert my subject, where they like to play what I call play a possum. They act like they literally don't know what I'm talking about or something. You understand what I'm saying? That's just kind of like what they do. So, yeah,
Are those other Muslim channels?
that would be other Dawa channels, like the more popular ones and stuff. They tend to do something. This has nothing to do with the question I was going to ask Moji, but anyway, they tend to talk about inappropriate subjects for a long time, for an hour. And see, I'm so sincere in this faith that I'm not even going to mention what they talk about. But let me just say, it's not okay. Okay, they'll be doing it for an hour long or more. Okay, and I heard that on these different channels for Dawa, and for the most part, when they're not doing that, when they're not talking about that kind of thing, it's okay. But every once in a while, it's just someone will call in on their stream and ask a ridiculous question that shouldn't even be brought up in public, and they'll just get carried away with it for, like I said, an hour. So I don't really associate with them.
So what did they talk about that is so inappropriate?
There's two things. Number one is adult activities, and of course those are popular channels, so there's always going to be children listening and stuff. So they're kind of oblivious to that. They don't really care or something like that. And the other thing, number two, would be they just talk about they go into detail about criminal activities and stuff. Okay, they're not supposed to be talking about that the way that they do. That's just the reality.
I would like to play this one a little bit. I was on this Hamzaddin, and then I want to show you how fast they removed me. Yeah. Okay. Just a second.
Yeah, your best friend Hamza, right? That's
Yeah.
the lion guy or something. He's
That's
trying to
Islam.
make lions into the idols of Islam or something, right?
Wait.
Yep. Oh, this is perfect. Power. You're the Quranist, yeah?
No, I'm not Quranist. I just would like to have a debate with Daniel Haikatu, but he rejected. So I was wondering if one of you brothers would like to have a debate with him. I'm not a Quranist. I reject fabricated hadith. And I need to clear, I need to clear my religion from extremism.
Thank you. So what did you say? I missed all of that.
Yeah, I said that I'm not Quranist. I need to clear my religion from extremism. Those who believe in extreme ideas like stoning horses, killing apostates, they destroy the beautiful image of my religion. So I want to clear that. And that's why I had to debate somebody. Unfortunately, everybody ran away. Even
All right.
ran away.
All right. So here's me running away.
Okay, that was his answer. Here's me running away, you know? They all do that. So
you wanted to talk to him?
Yes, I wanted to talk to him. And he ran away. He said himself, here is me running away. Like this guy, the Muslim apologist also, all of them, they ran away. Understand?
Okay. Can you mention some of them?
Yes, EF Dawa, Dawa Wise. I have been to all of these channels after a few minutes, and before they just took people in. Now you have to turn on your camera in the background, and they have to see that it is Perfect Dawa or it is someone else. If it is Perfect Dawa, they remove me right away on the background. Understand? So yes. And I have asked this, Daniel ISIS Jew to debate me. He has rejected. Okay. Yeah. So they all ran away, unfortunately. And I need to, to prove that these people, they don't know. And that scholar that I told you that he even was ashamed to post the video. He was totally a disaster himself, because I don't know, you are not a Muslim to understand what I'm going to say. Yeah. Otherwise, I would tell you what happened if a Muslim called, so I can explain for them that what he said, it was terrible from him. Because there is a hadith, okay, a fabricated hadith in Bukhari that says that a verse of Quran is missing, okay. Then he threw one of the the Caliph of Islam, Umar radiallahu, he threw him under the bus to save Bukhari's ass. Can you imagine, Anton? He said that, Omar was old, he didn't remember, this verse was abrogated, and he didn't remember, that's why. So he made Omar radiallahu somebody old or crazy who said this hadith. He fabricated this hadith, instead saying, yes, Bukhari fabricated this hadith. To save Bukhari, he threw Umar radiallahu under the bus. Okay, understand? So you get what he did, Perhaps that's why he realized, perhaps later, that I made a great mistake. That's why he didn't share the video. Yes, and he's a famous sheikh, a Saudi sheikh, living in London. Yeah. So anyway,
so this is modern times you're talking about.
Sorry.
So this is modern times, or you were referencing something
No,
before in history?
No, this is. I was talking to them about this. There is a hadith, fabricated hadith, about stoning adulterers. Okay, and that hadith says that the verse came down. It was in Quran, but it was eaten by a goat.
Ah,
All right, that's why it is not in Quran. Despite all Muslims say that Quran is complete. Okay, nothing has changed the Quran. So if a verse is gone, then it means that it is not complete. All right. So they come with different stories to, and this actually, this stoning is a act of barbarians, pagans in Quran. Okay. There are many verses that Quran says that the pagans, they do such a things. They stone people. Okay. Don't do that, Anton. You will get pain. I got
sorry.
pain in my fingers.
I have an addiction.
Yeah, that's right. I'm saying to my son also, don't do that. Okay, I have now pain everywhere. I was doing the same thing. Okay,
I
now
need
I have
professional
pain.
help.
Yes, now I have pain all these fingers sometimes, and I cannot do like this. So I say, I wish that somebody told me. Okay, in the past, yes. So better not to do that, Anton. Okay, anyway. So anyway, this Quran says that this stoning was practice of the pagans, and these pagans, they wanted to keep that practices. They couldn't enter these verses into Quran. That's why they came with fabricated hadiths, that the verse came down, but it was eaten by a goat. That's why we have to continue this, barbaric act of stoning. So that's why these Muslim apologists, they run away because they cannot answer this question.
There's a verse in the Quran that says that we would like you. They were speaking to Muhammad. We would like you to put something else in the Quran, to put stuff that we like. That's what I remember.
I know that. I might know that.
Why don't you modify it, please, Muhammad? That's what they say.
Anton, you said identify it?
The verse?
What
I don't remember where.
You don't remember the verse?
I think Sam, he say he remember it.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Might have been on.
Yeah. Anyway, they wanted Anton. Yeah, they wanted it. They didn't want to get rid of their traditions, their own religions. That's why they entered these verses in other books as well, and they wanted to enter it in Quran, but they couldn't do that with Quran. That's why they came with these fabricated hadiths. I don't know if Steven is watching. We would like to say hello to him.
What's how come? I am so bad at names.
Martin.
Martin. How come Martin is not here?
Yeah, Martin. He said that he's busy, so we give him some rest as well.
Oh.
Let him.
He dislikes me.
No.
When I show up, he's not around.
Really? I don't think so. He's a good guy. Yeah, he's a good brother. So maybe.
This verse that I speak of might be on Surah Sad, Surah 38, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Have you found it, Sam?
No. Sorry, I'm still.
Okay.
Maybe more Salat. I'm checking the order of revelation because I know it's one of the Meccan verses. I don't know if you remember this verse, Muji. I think it's mentioned actually more than one time. We would like you to change the Quran or say something different that we like. And Muhammad responds, I cannot change the Quran. It's been revealed to me. I have no power over it.
Okay. I will ask
Or
Brother Rashid.
Like that.
I will ask Brother Rashid.
I am sure Rashid knows So I don't know exactly where it is, but it reminded me of that. And they also used to do some, when because you were talking about the Hajj. We were talking about the Hajj earlier,
Yeah.
and when you were there or in the Umrah,
Mhm.
you go around the Kaaba, right?
Yes, yes.
And they used to do something weird, like with very little clothing or naked,
Okay.
I think.
Okay. No, they cannot be naked. It is too. It is just too material. They have to put on themselves. Yeah. It's now more towel. Yeah, it's like two towels, but
Yeah,
the
I mean, nowadays everybody wears the same towel. I don't know what it's called, but
it is called ahram, the dress of ahram. Okay,
right. The wait, the what?
the dress of ahram.
Ahram. Oh, okay.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's what it's called. So
Exactly.
before, in the past, there were the pagans that did it naked or wearing very little clothing.
Okay.
And it's also criticized
Okay.
in certain verses that I don't remember.
Okay, I will tell you about that. Let me ask Brother Rashid about this verse. Maybe he can write it to us, or if he's here, he could
Oh yeah,
tell
I
us.
found it. I know.
You found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
I was actually going to ask you if it refers to the Quraysh or to people before the Quraysh, because I don't know that much. But
the verse, I think, is when our verses are recited to them, it's clear evidences. Those who do not expect the meeting with us say, "Bring us a Quran other than this, or change it." Is that the one?
Yeah, that must be the one. Which chapter is that? Sam? Okay, Sam is frozen.
his camera is not moving.
Sorry.
Okay,
Could
now-
it be Surah Isra?
Wait,
It's chapter 10, verse 15.
Chapter 10.
verse 1-5 or 15 or 50?
1:5.
1-5, okay.
15?
Yes.
Chapter 10.
When our messages are clearly conveyed to them,
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's the one.
those who do not believe that they are destined to meet us will say, bring us a different Quran or change it. Yeah, say, Prophet, it is not up to me. Prophet says that it is not up to me to change it if my own accord.
I'm
I
afraid
follow
of punishment.
I follow only what is revealed to me. I fear the punishment of momental day if I were to disobey my Lord. Okay, yes. Yeah, exactly. Yes, that's the verse. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one. That's what it says in my language.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted to definitely change it, and they couldn't. That's why they came with these fabricated hadiths. Understand?
So, do you think that particular you were speaking about the stoning verses?
Adulterers. Yes, yeah.
Right. So, do you think who fabricated them were them directly, or was it somebody else?
Look,
Or
look. I was on another channel. They told me that. What do you think? Who fabricated that? Bukhari or someone else? I said, I don't know who fabricated that, but it is fabricated. And they were taking this as something, oh, he doesn't know even who fabricated, then he says that it is fabricated. Excuse me, it doesn't matter. Somebody has been killed. I say, this person has been killed. You ask me who has killed this person. I say, I don't know. And then you blame me that oh, you say this person has been killed, but you don't know who has killed. But I see the evidence that this person has been killed. Okay, that's for sure. This person has been killed, but who has killed that person? That's maybe we would never know that. Okay, but very likely, Bukhari himself, he fabricated because there are lots of hadiths in Bukhari that are very, very obvious that he has, for example, they
But
say,
he filtered them.
Sorry?
Didn't he like filter?
Yeah, he filtered hadiths. They say that he, gathered 600,000 hadiths, which would make no sense. And then he memorized 300,000 of them, which absolutely doesn't make sense. And then he threw away all of them, and he just kept 7,000 of them. Okay, if they were fabricated, why you memorize them? Okay, it doesn't make sense at all. Okay, and then he filtered them. So even if somebody else fabricated that hadith, Bukhari put it there and said this is authentic, it is his fault. Okay, it is his fault to say this is authentic because he said all these hadiths are authentic. Okay, so yes, who has fabricated this hadith is not so important. It's important that the hadith is fabricated. And Bukhari has a lot of fabricated hadiths. That's the most important thing that we have to accept. And these guys sitting there, oh, he's I don't know, kafir, or whatever, munafiq, he doesn't accept the hadith. When it is fabricated, why I have to accept it? Understand? Yeah, about those, Anton, about those dresses, I have to explain for you that those are very, very important in Islam, because if you know the concept of Islam, you understand that that is very, very important part. That there, the material is also decided that it has to be cotton. You cannot have any other material, so that nobody, understand, or nobody show that I am rich, you are poor. Okay, so everybody are equal there, Anton. Yeah, so that's the symbol of equality. You cannot have jewelry with you. You cannot have anything that shows you different to others. Everybody are equal there. Okay, so that's the symbol of equality. We go there to experience equality, that we are all equal in front of God, and we say we accept it. Okay, this is what God wants us to accept, that we are all equal, and he wants us to live in an equal world. And then we go and reject the opposite of equality, which is the Satan, is the symbol of inequality. So he wants us to reject the inequality, because inequality is the source of all problems, all evils. Okay, in a system of inequality, people want to become rich, then they kill, they produce tobacco and kill 5 million people. They produce, drugs and kill millions of people. They produce alcohol, kill millions of people just to become richer, or guns and so on. All these problems on this planet happening is because of the system of inequality, and God wants us to live in an equal world. That's why we prostrate towards Mecca 5 times a day, and we ask God to show me the right way. The right way is, first of all, the wrong way is the way we are living, unequal, And I told you what the inequality does to us, to our life, all these problems. So he wants us to live in a right way, which is an equal world. To get rid of all these problems, we have to live equal. We have to share everything with each other and get rid of all differences. All believe in one thing, which is equality, love, and so. So this is, and we are not, of course, naked there. That we have to cover ourselves, okay, with those two clothes, those materials, okay.
Yeah, I wasn't referring to the Muslims. I was referring.
No, I know,
I
understand.
The
yes,
pagans,
yeah.
like
I understand.
Like,
I know.
Right.
Yes, I know. But anyway, for maybe you haven't heard this, and this is unfortunately something that majority of Muslims don't know. and that's why I'm trying to, preach this, trying to tell them that why you go there and why it is so important to go there once a lifetime. Some people go there every year, and that's wrong. You go there to promise God. That's one time, okay? You go there once in your lifetime, not every year go there. It's another tourist place to go there and just,
One
you
time.
go once in a lifetime. Yes, one time you have to go there.
So, but that's the Hajj, right? Yeah, the
Yes,
the Umrah.
It's
is
the,
it
I mean, the
also one
Umrah,
time?
yes, no, the Umrah is, I mean, if you cannot go during the Hajj, maybe it's a lot of people, okay? So you can go in Umrah and do, but in Umrah, you don't do everything, yeah, that you
You
do
don't do
in the
everything.
Hajj, yes, in the Hajj, yeah. But Umrah is, yes, you can go there, but the thing is that the Hajj is once a lifetime, okay? You don't,
I didn't know that.
it's once a lifetime, okay? You can go perhaps, but is recommended that just you go once and you do what you promised there, because you go there to promise God. That's why we believe that if you go there, your sins will be washed. Why? Because you will change your life to a new life, okay? You go and fight for equality, okay? But if you go back to your old life, you just go there like a tourist, vacation, okay? You just go there and then go around and then come back again, start to fool people, start to, to live like you were living before. Then nothing is washed away. No, forget it, okay? So you are supposed to change your life 180 degree, all right? You have
What?
to.
What's the name of when you go between the two mountains?
It is called, Arafat.
Arafat.
Wait. Sorry. Yeah, I think it's Arafat.
You walk.
Yeah. Yes,
right?
I know. Yeah,
Or
walk
are you
or
supposed
you
to
go
run?
fast. You're supposed to go fast. Yeah, yeah.
You don't run, or are you allowed to be running?
Yes, you. I mean, people run. Yes, but if you cannot run all the way, but you have to go fast. Okay. Yes, but what I have heard is hasn't been the, I have heard, this was what pagans were doing, but Allah says that there is no blame on you if you do that. Okay, so it's nothing harmful. Understand?
About running?
Yeah, about going that the both ways. Okay. So I have heard that. I don't know exactly how true is that, but because Allah says that if you do that, there is no blame on you. Okay, because people were doing that as well before, but I don't know much about that, because for me is mostly the most important part of that Hajj is going around the Kaaba, okay, stoning the Satan, which is the opposite, the opposite of the equality, okay, the symbol of inequality, and then sacrification of the sheep. That's also a very important part.
They
Because
kill many sheep.
no, you have to kill one. Okay. Yes. Okay.
One
But
for every person.
yes, one for every person. Why? Because that's the symbol of sacrifice. You promise God and you do it yourself alone. Okay. Before, everything is together with others, but here you have to do it alone, yourself, because you are the one who want to promise God that I am ready to sacrifice, like Prophet Abraham was going to sacrifice the most precious in his life. I'm also ready to sacrifice my Lamborghini, my palace, my, this beautiful life that I have. I am ready to sacrifice for what I promised, for what I accepted, equality. Okay. So there are people who do that, who sacrifice that, all these beautiful,
Hey, Muji, can I say something?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's only if you're unable to do.
Sorry, if you what?
What?
I think that's. I think you. I think that's only if you can't do the Hajj.
Okay. If you can't do the Hajj, it's okay. What
I
if
don't
you
mean.
can
What
I don't
happens?
mean like walking around. I mean like the Hajj from back
to
and forth.
to travel there? You mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it is, of course, it says that if you can, okay, if you can, then you have to do that, okay. But if you cannot do it because of different reason, so there's no blame on you. But okay, but it is, something that is great for people to do that. But I want that people understand why they go there, okay. What is the reason that you have to travel all the way there, okay? What is this? And why we stand towards Mecca and say to God, show me the right way. Okay, what is the right way? Okay, the right way is opposite to the wrong way. The wrong way is how we are living, Anton. Drug,
So
prostitution, yeah, all these things. This is the wrong way. So the right way is supposed to be out of these things. None of these things should happen in the right way, yeah? There should be
so
something different, yeah? Yeah.
everybody has to bring a goat, or
No. There,
they were given to you, or
yeah, there is. Yeah, I don't know, because I haven't, as I said, I haven't been in the Hajj. I was in Umrah. Okay,
Okay, Umrah.
but yes, but you get one. Perhaps you pay for that. I don't know. Okay, but there is. You cannot. You don't bring with the airplane a goat with your lamb with you. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. He says that I don't want. I don't want to kill my Lamborghini. Okay, all right, but that's what God wants you to do. That okay, to sacrifice this luxury life, in order to create a better life for hundreds of millions of people who live on $1 a day. It is, Let me see another one. During Hajj, Muslims circumambulate the Kaaba 7 times. Okay, yes,
Yeah.
in a counter clockwise direction. Yes, the circling is believed to demonstrate the unity of the believers in the worship of Allah. Okay, okay, it's not about unity. All right, unity is okay, it's good, yes, that as I said, that they all together they do something. They go around the Kaaba and say, we accept it, okay. We accept what? We accept the equality, because they are all dressed equal, okay. And then they go together, unitedly, or yes, they go together and stone the opposite of the equality, which the symbol is Satan. And I have said many times, Satan for me is the system of inequality, the satanic system that is running the world. Okay, so they reject that satanic world, that satanic system. All right, and then they have to sacrifice for the equality. That's why they have to, like the Prophet Abraham, he accepted to sacrifice the most precious thing in his life. He accepted to do that. Then we have to. That's a symbol. We sacrifice that sheep, so that when we are going to sacrifice that luxury life or this materialistic world, then we do it easily without any doubt, I better say. Okay, let me see.
Yeah. By the way, that's all verse 196 of chapter 2, basically.
We hear you very bad. Once again, please.
No, I was just saying.
He's quoting the verse.
Yeah, I was just saying it just in case anyone if they're looking or listening, they don't know that's all what you're talking about in chapter 100. I mean, the chapter 2, verse 196.
Yes,
and also
96.
the Boji, it says that if you don't, or it's written, if you don't do that, you can also just fast for like 7 days or something like that.
Yeah.
So you don't
Yes,
have to kill a sheep.
No, I mean, yeah, okay, yes, but yes, I understand. Yeah, but if you go there and you do these, do these practices, that's a good thing for for that equal world that God wants us to live in. Okay, there is a comment: is act of sacrifice a symbol of love or obedience? Okay. Okay, depend on which sacrification you are talking about. I'm talking about the sacrifice of, for example, now Ukrainian have been attacked, okay, by Russians, all right? So people have to sacrifice. Father or mother, they kiss their children. That's a sacrifice and go to war, okay? And it doesn't have to be always there. In other countries also, people are attacked. Then they have to, for example, now in my home country, people are fighting a satanic regime. So they kiss their children and send their children to demonstration. That's a sacrifice. They know that their children might not come back. Their children might come back blind, or they get arrested, they get tortured. These are all sacrifice, okay, for a better life for people, okay. You might have even yourself a good life, but for other people, you go yourself, or you send your children to the battlefield to fight for a better life for other people. So these are sacrifice, and these are out of love, of course, okay, and obedience to God's command. God's commands is to sacrifice for other people, okay, not to be selfish, just me. I don't care about anybody else. I just care about myself, okay. I see, okay. I see, very reasonable. Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, that's a sacrifice that everybody must make. I have sacrificed myself. 35 years I haven't been visiting my country, despite I could go and visit my country, see my family. My mother would love to see my children who are born here, grown up here. But I sacrifice that. I don't go there because I want to talk here against Iranian fascist regime. I want to go to demonstrations. 35 years I have been doing that, and other sacrifices. Okay, now I'm putting my time. This is a sacrifice also. Okay, to talk to people, to spread that message of God, the message of love, to fight these extremists like these the Muslim apologists who want to kill anybody who don't believe in what they believe in. Yes, Anton, anything, please?
Yeah, I was. You remind me of the article that I was telling you about.
Mm-hmm.
This was in Spain.
Okay.
So there's this guy. Hold on, let me put up the article.
Okay.
It's in Spanish. I speak Spanish, so
yeah, I know you speak Spanish. It's a very nice language. I love it.
So yeah, somewhere in some place that I'm probably going to be difficult to pronounce in Spain.
Okay.
There some, how do I translate this? One of the pastors was there, I don't know what the term would be. The guys that do the prayer. He was, I think, a Catholic.
The
priest. Yes, the priest.
Okay.
He was some kind of Christian. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe a Catholic. And some guy came in yelling, Allahu Akbar, with a blade, I think, or something, and he injured 2 people and killed this guy.
Okay. Somebody put it first right away when I entered. Put this said that I have put this link. Let me see, and I didn't know about that. Was it you, perhaps? Yeah, that maybe
me.
Okay.
I don't think.
this one. I got a link 2 days ago about a jihadist that killed a pastor in Europe.
Yes.
Okay, it must be this. I haven't heard that,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
I could put it here, but it's in Spanish, so
Okay.
I am not sure you're going to be able
Okay.
to.
No, of course not. But I will check it. Yeah, I will check it. But such a thing unfortunately happens. Yeah, and that's why Anton, I have been trying a lot here in Sweden to to make authorities help me to talk to young Swedish Muslims, yeah, so that they don't fall in the hand of these extremist groups. I don't get any help. I don't know, very, very sad that I don't get help. I can change many people, many young's opinion. It's written here, Diego Valencia.
Yes.
Yes,
That's,
Diego Valencia.
That's the name of the guy, the priest who was in this chapel, and he died.
Yes,
because of the attack.
Mm-hmm.
So
unfortunately, we pray for him, of course. Yeah. So we have to fight these extremists, and I need help, support. That the support is that, for example, somebody can call these YouTubers like Hamza Din or EF Dawa, Dawa Wise, and ask them why they are afraid of me, why they don't want to debate me, why they remove me. Yeah, it is very, very easy to just ask them to, to make them to have a debate with me. Why do Muslims? Okay, let me see the tree.
That's a good question.
Why Muslims?
Mr. Tree.
Why do Muslims not call God Yahweh? Okay, because and this is Arabic in I don't know what I know is that in Arabic, even non-Muslim Arabs, they call God Allah. Even Christians call God Allah. Okay.
Yeah, they do.
Yes. So this is well, for example, in English you call it God. In Persian you call it Khoda. We don't say Allah, we say Khoda. Okay. So in Hindu, you call God So this is the language. It's not Yahweh or whatever. So,
but Allah has 99 names, right?
That's not the name. Those are attributions. Yeah, like Rahman, mercy,
right.
merciful.
What I have been told is that those are not names; they're adjectives.
Yeah,
but
like
they only apply to God.
Yeah, is attribution, they call it, maybe. Yeah, he is mercy, for example, forgiving, Rahman, Rahim. Okay, in Arabic. All right, these are his not name in reality, but these are what he is. Okay, his mercy, his forgiving, and so on.
I heard that when the judgment day begins, there's going to be a reveal of the 100th name. Is this?
And these are hadiths. These are hadiths.
This is hadith. Oh, okay. That's what I was going to ask.
Yeah, Allah is simply a translation for God. Yes.
Can I talk
Yahweh
to the tree?
is our God.
Sam wants to say something.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Can I talk to, or can I respond to what the tree?
Yes, please. Yes. Yes.
It kind of seems like he's just going for the same thing last time. Just like, this is the fact. Okay, what you're saying about Allah is wrong. Trust me. That's basically what he's saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just say something though. The tree. Sorry. So it's all the names of the angels. They have nothing to do with these other names you're talking about, like Yahweh. All right, I understand. I know where Yahweh comes from. I already know that. Okay, Hebrew, God is, English, basically. I get that, but the angels, okay, according to basically all of the different ways that people talk, all the angels' names have Allah in their name, right? Like for example, Michael, Gabriel, yeah.
Mhm.
There's another one, Raphael. I don't know who talks about that. Maybe somewhere in Nevim or the Ketuvim or something. I don't know. But I do know that the angels, or their names anyway, are those who are according to, they correlate rather to Allah, that name. Okay, there's nothing to do with angels like with Yahweh. Okay, oh yeah, they all kind of gravitate around that name. No, they gravitate around the name Allah. Okay, so I'm just letting you know that. I mean,
Mhm.
you're not going to go to like the some kind of like famous library somewhere and pick up a book out of the shelf and be like, oh, this is the answer to that. Yeah, I understand now because someone said it and they have a lot of money. No, I said it and I figured out that that's logical. Okay, so that's all I want to say about that.
Yeah, thank you. For me, myself, the name doesn't matter. Okay. For me, I've said it many times. The message is matter. The message is important. Okay. Whatever you call him, it is your decision. No problem. You can call him whatever you want, but it is the creator we are talking about and the message, his message. All right. So I don't think that these, these discussions are so useful. All right. If the message is bad, then we don't have to follow it. Doesn't matter who has said it, what is his name. If the message is good,
Muji,
then yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Koji.
No problem. No, don't worry. Yes.
There's no other way to do this. It's just to address the tree and what he's saying about the name and everything. That's in our Quran that we believe in. This is the original translation, not an interpretation.
Mhm.
The one that I'm reading. It's chapter 7, verse 180. So that's
Yes.
180. The verse
Okay.
is, and to Allah belong the best names. That's names plural. So invoke him by them and leave those who practice deviation concerning his names. They will be recompensed for what they've been doing. But the main part of the verse is, to Allah belong the best names, more than one name. So, I'm pretty sure that Yahweh is a good name. Obviously, that's what they said in the Torah or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
We don't really know. If the people of Moses didn't talk the same language as the people of Yahshua, I guess that would be Aramaic. They were talking like more traditional Hebrew or whatever. Then it probably was Yahweh back then, I guess. Okay, so that's why we believe as Muslims that that's okay. But I'm just saying, what makes more sense really to me anyway would be Allah. So sorry, I'm not trying to distract anybody. I remember the tree from last time.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. But anyway, Mr. Tree, yeah. I said it's not a very important topic for me. Okay, you can believe in whatever name you want. Okay, for me it doesn't matter. I said the message is important. Okay, but we all refer to the same one, which is the
It's
creator.
kind of interesting,
Yeah.
don't you think?
What?
Sometimes
That's
in this case, for example, the name.
I don't know actually, Anton. As I said, for me, it's not so important. Okay, and it doesn't change anything if it is Yahweh or Allah. Okay, it is a name. Just as I said, in Arabic they call it Allah. In Persian we call it Khoda. In English, God. Okay, So I don't see any problem to call the creator whatever you want. Okay, so I don't see. I just the most important part for me is the message of that creator. All right, what this creator wanted from us. You know, what is his message? Yeah.
I don't remember where I read this or hear about it, but
Yeah.
you know the word in Hebrew Elohim.
Elohim, yeah.
So there was some comparison between the Eloh, the without the him at the end, Eloh,
yeah, Allah, yeah,
and the word Allah, and
Allah.
they may or may not be somewhat connected.
Yeah,
I know you say this is not important for you,
yeah,
but I do find interesting this kind of thing.
yeah, yeah.
So they may or may not have a connection. I don't really know. I am not a linguist. I don't study ancient languages, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they do look alike, don't they?
Yeah, they have some similarity, definitely, yes. But I don't either myself go deep in that, you know, because that's not our main problem on this planet. What was his name? Our main problem. God is inaccurate as well. Some say Hadi is a more accurate translation of God in Arabic. Hadi. This means guide. Okay.
See, this is what I find interesting, because that kind of sounds like the Hashem that the Jewish people use sometimes.
Yeah.
Although Hashem, I think, means just the name.
Yeah, Hashem.
It's
yeah.
But it does sound similar to that.
The root word of Mahdi is Hadi. Okay. Mahdi. Yeah, Mahdi is also the somebody who guide people or save people actually from this oppression. It is interesting. Yeah, I think pre-Islam was.
So is that there's supposed to be a Mahdi at the end of times?
He says, I have degree in etymology. Great. Sorry, what Mahdi? What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you interrupt you like
no
that.
problem. No, don't worry. No,
with much rudeness.
No. Of course,
there's supposed to be a Mahdi at the end times.
Right? Yeah, no. Look, this is I have been talking
hadith?
about. Yes, no, it's a hadith. Yeah, but I have been talking about this. That this is this term of he's a Messiah. Okay, and this Messiah is in all three Abrahamic religion. There is a Messiah that somebody will come one day, not at the end, but one day. When doesn't matter, comes and help people, save people from oppression. But
so according to Islamic tradition, this is different from Jesus. Correct?
Yeah, this is different. Yeah, this is
not Jesus.
No, not Jesus. This is Mahdi, and according to Hadith, it is from Prophet Muhammad's family. Yeah, somebody from his family. Shias believe that he is 12th generation of Prophet Muhammad. His name was Mahdi. Yeah, the 12th generation, and he's hidden somewhere, and he will come and save the world and so on. But I don't believe that. Unto myself, I believe that these are just metaphorical. It's a message that there is a way out. Okay. And I believe that we are all Mahdis if we do that, if we save people, if we guide people. But okay, I'm a little Mahdi, you can be a bigger Mahdi. Okay. Somebody who saved people from oppression is a Mahdi. Okay. It's a savior. It's a liberator. It's a Messiah. Okay. I believe that even Nelson Mandela was a kind of Mahdi, despite he wasn't a Muslim, or Gandhi, who was a Hindu. Okay, he was also a kind of Mahdi because he liberated Indians from British oppression. Okay, he did also what Mahdi is supposed to do. All right. For example, you know, Anton, this what is it?
Hadith?
No, this Qadiani or Ahmadiyya Muslims. Okay?
Oh, the
Yeah,
ones
yeah.
from Pakistan.
Yeah, Ahmadiyya Muslims.
Yeah.
They say that Mr. Mirza was Mahdi and Mahdi has come. I say, okay, look, Mahdi is a concept. Okay, he's supposed to do something. I told you that I believe that Mahatma Gandhi was a kind of Mahdi, not that he came from God or he was a prophet of God or he was a messiah. No, what he did was a type of what Mahdi is supposed to do. This Mr. Mirza, he didn't do anything, okay? He just came and he said, I'm Mahdi, and then he got some followers. He didn't make a revolution. He didn't change a nation's, life or, save them from anything. So for me, he's not a Mahdi at all. Okay, Nelson Mandela was more Mahdi than Mr. Mirza. Okay, the one who saved Iranian people now from oppression of this dictatorship is a Mahdi. Okay, and there is a name also for Mahdi. I put Sam. Sorry, Sam. I put you in. Unmute you so that. Anyway, so this. What is it? If somebody saved Iranian people from I was going to say that there is in Shia Islam, at least I don't know about Sunni Muslim, if they also say that Mahdi is also the leader of the time. Okay, it is called also the leader of the time. Okay, so
leader of the what?
The time, leader
time.
of the time. Yes,
I understood Thai as in Thailand.
No. The leader of the time. So it means that anybody, anytime.
Sorry, I gotta be.
Yes, no problem. Sorry. No problem. Okay. All right. So when he comes, I will explain more. I will go through this. Let's see. Allah claims to have 99 names. None of them are. Okay, I said that I'm not interested in that very much. I don't think they would deny good names. Okay, this is about names. Let's see about 99 names. I'm not so. Tell me the name #100. I will keep it a secret. I don't know what is that. Okay. The names can be thousands or more. Any good names. Yes, exactly. So, okay. Okay, so far when Anton is gone, I can still play a little bit more of that. Mr. ran away.
Or like talk to any scholars, because if I watched the whole conversation and it's so clear, the guy doesn't even know the basics of Aqidah, like the very basics of Aqidah. And we're going to talk about more on this, but let's continue.
Okay, let's continue playing the video. All right, sure.
So if if a Sunni leave Islam, okay, let's say if a Sunni leaves Islam.
Okay, let me see. I don't know the first basic of Aqidah. Then you know better, so please call in and talk to me. Okay. So help me. I have said it many times. Call in and help me, not just when they come here after a few questions, they say, oh, I'm not a scholar. I'm not a scholar of hadith and so on.
In my age, let's say he's in my age, when I became atheist, okay? Well, I don't believe that I was Muslim just because I was born in Muslim. No, I never was a Muslim, exactly. I was Muslim when I accepted it, okay? When I said,
wait, can you pause? Pause.
All right,
yeah. So basically, he's saying that, oh, I wasn't a Muslim, even though I was born in a Muslim country. Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm not a Bengali, even though I was born in Bangladesh, I guess. You're not a Malaysian. So you were born in Malaysia.
I wasn't born in Malaysia, bro.
Okay, such a...
So how long do they talk about you in this
I
video?
don't know. I don't know. I haven't watched all of it, okay? So anyway, the guy says that he makes religion as, nationality. Can you imagine? He said that, oh, I was born in Bengal, so I'm not a Bangladeshi. Or you were born in Malaysia, then you are not Malaysian. No, that's nationality, okay? That's different. in a nation you can be a Christian, you can be anything, but you know, uh, nationality is not a way of life. Religion is a way of life. You have to accept it. Okay, you have to commit to that way of life. All right, you have to pray, you have to fast. If you are a Christian, you have to go to church. All these things. So nationality, you don't have to do anything. You are born and you are living in a country. Am I right, Anton? You just get a
Yes.
passport. Yes, you just get a passport. Yes.
What about the Christians that don't go to church or?
No, but that's a way of life, yeah. So if you do that, you are more Christian, okay. If
more
you
Christian.
Yes, you are better Christian or whatever. But if you are living in a country, you are born in a country, you cannot be a better American or less better American or more American. You know, understand?
So I was speaking some time ago to a Muslim from Spain.
Yeah.
Who it's deconverting from Muslim. Maybe I don't really know. I haven't asked him.
Okay.
Maybe he still considers himself a Muslim. I don't know.
Okay.
But he said that when he was at some point looking for God or something similar, and he started looking into different religions, and he went into Catholicism, but it didn't convince him, and he started to go with the Jews, and it just didn't feel right.
Okay.
And eventually he became Muslim. He found Islam, and despite his parents, they are not Muslim, but he became Muslim. And he said that it's too much prayer, because you have to do the wudu and all this stuff. He described many other things, right? This is just one of the things that he mentioned. That he felt like he was losing time and he was getting no answers from God. So he was right now he might, I don't know, I don't know, but he might be deconverting from Islam. I'm not sure. And he feel like the 5 prayers are too much of his time, you know.
Okay, all right, yes. Let me tell you this, that and perhaps he is like, I mean that you believe in God and religion not because of personal problems or whatever. I converted to Islam not because of I want to ask God to give me $1 million or such a things. No.
And if he doesn't give them to you,
he doesn't give me. Also, I don't believe you anymore. No, I converted to Islam because I want to live in a world, in a human world. Okay, and God guides us to that human world. Okay, so I want that everybody have a better life. Okay, and I believe that this religion can create that world that even benefit me, of course. Yeah, if I live in a world where I'm safe, my children are safe, they don't people, I know now a lot of drugs going on in schools in Sweden, so in that world such a things will not exist, then I feel also better. I don't need to lock my home when I go somewhere in that world, because it's an equal world. Nobody do bad deeds. This is what benefit everybody. So I'm not just thinking about myself. So those prayers that you do, okay, all right, is it very difficult? So the most important is that you are a good person. If you follow, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says that I don't want to make it very hard for you, okay? Understand? So if you cannot make it, even fasting, okay, if you are sick, if you are weak or whatever, Allah says, okay, don't do that, okay? Don't. If you are traveling and it is difficult for you to fast, okay, you can fast later, all right, in a time that you have time or you can fast. So he doesn't want to make it hard for you, make it difficult for you, understand? And those fasting and praying, they are not the pillar of the religion. The pillar of the religion is that you do good deeds, okay, you help others, so those are the most important parts, okay? And I have said also, I had some conversation with some people, and it was about heaven, okay? And I said that I believe that even non-Muslims can go to heaven, okay? And because as long as you are a good person, you are doing good deeds, you have surrounded to to will of Allah, okay? So you are a Muslim, even you don't what is it? Even if you don't believe, but I've said it before as well. Ernesto Che Guevara, you must be very familiar with him because you are from Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm not that familiar, but I know who you're speaking about.
Che Guevara, for me, he's a martyr, and he goes to heaven directly, okay, despite he didn't believe in God, because he was doing what God wants to do, that we human do. This is exactly what we were talking about, sacrificial, yeah? Sacrifice for others. He sacrificed that sheep that many Muslims sacrifice in Hajj, yeah, Anton. But when they come back, they just go to their normal life. Che Guevara did it, okay? Che Guevara, despite he didn't sacrifice that sheep, but he did what God wants me to do, okay, wants Muslims to do. He sacrificed his life for other people so that other people have a better life. Sam would like to say something?
Yeah, I want to bring like a subject up and ask you about if you know about it, so to help me out.
Yes, please, yeah. If you have a question, please, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So my question is about a verse about prayer time.
Okay.
Wrong.
Sorry, a little bit louder.
The prayer?
Yeah, about
Yeah.
prayer times in the Quran.
Yes. Okay.
So I guess like I only read the like the standard translation
Mm-hmm.
of the Quran.
Okay.
So
All right.
in that translation, the verses, chapter 24, verse 58.
Yeah.
Prayer time, right?
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I haven't memorized the verses yet, but I have read the verses, yeah, about before the sunrise, okay, then noontime, all right. Yes.
Evening. So that's
Yes, evening.
Three times
Yeah.
prayer.
Yes.
What are the names? I forgot.
No,
Isha is the last one?
Yes. Look, some there are. I have somebody else has put them together, all the verses, different verses, put them together, and come up with 5. Okay, so I follow the 5, because it has been traditionally passed to the people. Yeah, so. I have taken the 5, as I said, even if you do the 3 verse 3 times, okay, then it is you are not non-Muslim, okay, you are still a Muslim, okay, as long as you do good deeds. Your prayer, chapter 107, verse 1 through 7, if you read that, Allah says, woe to those who pray, yet they show off, and they don't help the poor, they don't help the orphans, because Allah says that those who reject Allah's commands, those who reject the religion, they don't do such a things. And woe to those who pray, but yet they just do it for showing off. So if you do it just for showing off, even you do 10 times a day, it doesn't matter. Woe to you. Allah says woe to you. Okay.
But they only do it for
showing
make
off.
others notice.
Yeah.
They're lazy. Yeah, I know what that says, but I'm okay. Muji, you didn't answer me though. Completely is what I'm saying.
Okay. Yes.
Halfway.
Okay.
So I'm thankful that you're engaging with me what I need to know without
Okay.
too much time, like
Yeah,
finding stuff out. That's what
All
I'm
right.
asking.
Okay.
Okay, so those other 2 times,
Yeah.
is that in the Quran?
Okay. Let me. I had a notice of that. I have to find it. Okay. Then I will let you know. I will say first, Assalamu alaikum, Brother Azri.
Waalaikumsalam. Assalamualaikum, Mr. Muji, Sam. Hello, Anton.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Anyway, I've been listening, Mr. Muji, but and I told my parents about you to my parents,
Okay.
and they say they do not believe like you believe. They say only believers will enter paradise. So
Okay.
that makes
All
me
right.
entering hell from their
Okay.
perspective.
Yeah. What do you think about that, Muji?
I'm so sorry for you, Azri, that you will enter hell. I'm joking, my brother. Yeah, as I said, Azri, we can talk that one also with Brother Rashid as well. We all believe that not only, I said right now that somebody like Che Guevara, okay, not only he enter heaven, okay, directly, he's a martyr, but he is in the level of prophets of God, okay. So Quran is that much, okay. Quran. There was a scholar. There
Should
was
we
a
have?
There was a scholar who was saying that about that Quran. There is a verse. I can find it for you. Let me. By the way, there. Okay, let me. I will find that about prayer later. I will because I was looking for that, but this question came up. Let me find that verse for you as well as equality. Okay, chapter 49, verse 13. Okay, Azri, give them this verse, and there are many verses that I can give you. Chapter 49, verse 13. O mankind, this is not Muslims, this is all mankind, everybody. Indeed, we have created you for male and female and made you people and tribes that you may know one another. Indeed, the most noble of you in the sight of Allah is the most righteous of you. Indeed, Allah is knowing, all aware. Allah is knowing, all aware. So this chapter, according scholars, good scholars, not those backward extremist scholars, this verse is talking about the entire mankind, that the best of you actually is about, it doesn't say righteous. Yeah, this has been differently translated. It says the one with the most taqwa. And if you remember, as we were talking with Brother Rashid about that, my interpretation from taqwa is the most sacrificial, yeah, the one who sacrificed most, like Ernesto Che Guevara, which I gave example of that he
But
sacrificed the
Mr.
most.
Muji, Mr.
Yes.
Muji, sorry, but when it says taqwa, immediately my parents will also think it's in their perspective, not
Is what?
it's difficult. It's difficult. The proof that you give to me is difficult because my parents, when they see the word taqwa, they will think it's to believe in God. That's what.
No, that's okay. That's a wrong understanding. Okay, chapter 3, verse 21, Azri. Okay, I'm giving you verses of Quran, and we are not. I'm not the only one. There are even Brother Rashid believe, brother in Quranic Islam, Brother Khalil also believe, also, and there are scholars. A scholar was saying it very loud in the public. Okay. Chapter 3, verse 21. Those who commit kufr against the signs of Allah and kill the prophets without right, and kill those who order justice from among the people, give them tidings of a painful punishment. So those are anybody, okay, is not talking about Muslims or believers. Those, except the prophets of God, those who order justice. And this justice is not, again, is not justice, it's wrong translated. in Arabic is those who spread the message of equality, which is in Arabic is what is it? Qist. Okay, in Arabic is qist. All right, and qist has a interpretation of not justice, but things that is in right position, right place, and it is interpreted as well equality. So those who ordered, spread the message of equality, like Ernesto Che Guevara, if they get killed, they are in the rank of prophets. And that scholar was saying that Quran is talking about people who didn't receive the message, or they received it but they didn't understand it, Azri. Okay, but they are not bad people. They just didn't understand or didn't receive the message, but they are good people and they are spreading the message of equality and they get killed. Okay, so these are verses that so even that chapter 107 verse 1 through 7 is also showing that you are not going to heaven according your beliefs. Is all about your actions. Okay, you may pray, you may fasting, but it's just for showing off. Okay, so it doesn't matter what you say or what you think. The matter is what you do, Azri. Okay, understand? So it doesn't help you if you just pray and fast, but you don't do good deeds. Okay, and if you do good, if you do good deeds and you don't pray and fast, that's it's better if you do that, because it helps you to do good deeds. Okay, because if you understand really that what is prayer, that's why I was saying that we prostrate towards Mecca. We say, show me the right way. If you get the right way and fight for the right way, which is equality, okay, not just to bow down and then up without knowing anything, okay, that's nothing. Yeah.
So you said the doing these things helps you do good deeds, right?
Okay, no, look, if you understand them, I said, okay, if you understand them, not just you don't understand them, you just do this, either for showing off, you do that, or you don't understand it at all, that why you are doing this. No, that one will not help you. It's like, I don't know, I cannot come with an example now, but there are definitely many situations. Yeah.
So, okay, so if you understand them, it helps you do good deeds.
Yes, because you know why you are doing these things. Yeah.
Okay. So is it? I have a question for you. Is it possible that let's say hypothetically, that you understand them,
okay,
and you do good deeds, and you decide not to do those things?
Let me see. Wait, those things, the good deeds, or
no, not the good deeds. The
praying and fasting.
For example, the praying and the fasting, and there are other examples like
the
wudu for the ablutions.
Okay, yeah, all right. Look,
so let's say you don't do those things,
and you do good deeds. Yes, and you do good deeds.
Is it possible to do just as good without the prayer? And all?
Yes. First of all, I'm not God, of course, to decide, but I believe that the most important is that you do good deeds. Okay, your good deeds is most important, not those. Okay, if you don't do those and you do good deeds, okay, you are not going to be punished for you didn't do, because those are for doing good deeds. Okay, those things are they are tools. They are tools for example, fasting. Okay, fasting. What is fasting? You have to understand. Majority of Muslims don't know that. Okay, it's also sacrificial. Okay, that you sacrifice water and food, which is most essential for your life. Okay, but you sacrifice that for a higher belief. Okay, so you learn, we call it also the month of self-control. So you learn to control yourself in the equal world, from wanting Ferrari, Lamborghini. I don't want such a thing. Okay, I learned to control myself for the higher, the reason, the higher belief that I believe that I want to live in an equal world, a world where nobody goes hungry, nobody gets killed. Okay, for that world, I sacrifice. I also like, Anton. I also like, everybody like to sit
everybody
in a
has
yes,
needs and
yes, everybody like to sit in a Ferrari or show off. Look, I'm sitting in a Lamborghini or
I
Bugatti.
understand.
Yes,
I understand what you mean.
But I make them haram for myself. Okay, and then another thing I said, now 35 years I made my trip to Iran haram for myself so that I can help other people. So these things, that fasting is not, some people think it's just to think about poor. It's not correct. That's not, because we are going to live in a world where nobody will be poor. Everybody will be equal. So in that world, we are not going to fast. No, fasting is forever. This is a mantra. Yes.
What you're saying is, like, in the case of fasting, like I understand what you're saying. I actually find it quite nice.
Yes.
So you understanding this helps you do good deeds.
Okay. Yes.
Right. So let's say person A and person B.
Okay.
And person A is like you described. It understands the fasting, and I agree. It helps. It helps do even more good deeds.
Yeah.
And person B understands it, but doesn't follow it.
Okay.
Is it possible that it can do just as good deeds as person A?
I said that the good. Yes, I said that the good, as long as you do good deeds, those, because it is a tool for doing good deeds. Okay, if you do it without the tool, it's okay as well, no problem. Okay, because you are doing the good deeds. That's the most important, that you do the good deeds. Okay, as I said that if you don't fast, okay, Anton, if you don't fast, but like Ernesto Che Guevara, again I say that, okay, Ernesto Che Guevara, so he made Lamborghini. He didn't fast, okay. He made Lamborghini, Bugatti, all these things haram for himself, okay, because he wanted to create a better world for those people who don't have food to eat, okay. So he did it. He did the good deeds. He even did much better than many Muslims without even fasting or without praying, okay. So he is in the rank of the most righteous people in the sight of Allah, okay. He will go straight to heaven, okay. So as I said again, it is about your good deeds. All is about your good deeds. If that one help, then it's good. You can do it. If it doesn't help you, so you don't need to do it, or understand? Or if without that, you do good deeds, without even that. So that's the most important. Is I understand your question, and the most important is that you do good. That say to that friend, okay, your good deeds is most important. If you do those, it's okay, all right? If it helps you, it's okay. If it doesn't help you, then you don't do that, okay? Understand? Those difficult parts. The most important is that you do good deeds, all right? You follow those, the commands, that you do good deeds. Did I answer, Anto?
Yeah. I know what you mean. It's in this scenario, I would be like person B, and you would be like person A.
Okay.
Like,
I understand. That's good. Yeah.
I believe I can do good deeds regardless.
Okay. Yes. Very good. Yeah. I understand.
Like the difference between you and me is that I have a problem with the toolbox. You know what I mean?
I understand. Yes, I understand.
That's kind of my position.
Yes, and I said that it's not the whole world. Okay, the toolbox. Yeah, if you don't use it and you do the same thing, that's great. Okay, we are on the same track. Okay, and you are not going to, you are not going to be punished for not using the toolbars. Okay. So Azri, did you get the answers, perhaps?
Yes, but I have another question.
Yes, please.
Difficult
But
question.
anyway, to talk to your parents, say please, ponder a little bit more. Okay, just don't say from your own. I don't know, because they have been following perhaps these extremist imams and so on, that they say that it is in Quran, and that you can enter even heaven without being a believer. Yes, Azri. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry for this. I have a tough question for you.
Don't be sorry. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
You say that most hadith are fabricated, right? Okay.
No, I didn't say
But
most, but many of them. Yes, many of them.
yeah, many.
All right. Okay. I don't know how many are not. Yes.
Okay. But the hadith comes from the Sahaba, the friends of Muhammad. So,
Yeah.
so
No,
are you
no,
saying
no,
that?
no, no, Azri. We don't know. I said it before that I don't know who fabricated. Bukhari did it, or those companion, or somebody in the middle. Okay, we don't know. For example, I know that these Abbasi caliphs, yeah, they also fabricated a lot of hadiths for their own, interests. All right.
Ibn Abbas?
No, not Ibn Abbas. Abbasi caliphs. They were also
misunderstood.
No, I know. It is called Abbasi caliphs. Okay, it's a generation of caliphs that they were living. I know that Muawiyah, for example, Muawiyah was fabricating a lot of hadiths or a lot of news against Ali radiallah. Okay, that even. Despite he was the closest companion of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, when he was killed in the mosque, people were saying, "Oh, what? Ali was going to mosque?" Can you imagine, Azri? So these things were there. People were, and even if it came from Sahabi or a companion of Prophet, there is a chapter in Quran, chapter Munafiqun, the hypocrites, yeah, that they were people around Prophet Muhammad. They were saying we believe, but they were not believing inside, okay? And chapter 4, verse 80 to 83, Quran says that by night they come out from your lecture. Whose lecture? Prophet Muhammad. And they say things that you were not saying, okay? So who were there? They were these hypocrites, okay?
Mr. Muji,
yes, okay.
You're saying that. So are you saying the Sahabat are the Munafiq or liars? The friends of Muhammad?
They were Munafiqs among the Sahabis. Is this in Quran?
The friends of Muhammad, is it?
Look, friends, you say friends. I say Sahabi, yeah? Companion.
Yeah, same.
Yeah? Companion of Prophet Muhammad, who were not only, they were Munafiq, some of them were not Munafiq at that time, but they became Munafiq later. There was his... the one who was writing for him, he was doing it, and then later he went towards the enemy. Okay, he became his enemy. So this is very known for everybody. Everybody know that. And there were people who were fighting for Prophet Muhammad very hard, and then later, after Prophet's death, they started to fight each other. Okay, for different reasons. All right. So we don't say who was right, who was wrong, but one of them was wrong, definitely. We're going against Quran, okay, against Islam, because of their own interests. They were killing believers. Understand, Azri? Different
I think
battles. Yeah. Okay.
But I think that most Muslim will hate you for calling the Sahaba Munafiq or liars.
Yeah, but no, look, I mean, some people make them holy. They are not, even Quran curse them. Quran curse them. Understand? Let me read for you chapter, in the chapter Munafiqun, Quran cursed such a people. Okay, they are companion of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Understand? So when Quran itself cursing them, okay, when in chapter 4, verse 80 to 83 as well, he says that they were, and say to Prophet Muhammad, turn your face away from them. It doesn't say kill them or whatever. No, it says just turn away your face from them. Okay, reject them. All right. So when Quran says such a thing, so why I cannot say? Okay. Yes.
Okay, that's all. I have other questions, but Do you want me to ask? Okay.
Let's see if Anton and Sam have anything to say, to add, or otherwise, yes.
I was just going to ask you, what was the number of that chapter?
Chapter 4, verse 80 to 83, okay? From 80 to 83, this is something that it's about hadiths, that if you hear something, you have to refer it, because there were munafiqun, those hypocrites around Prophet Muhammad, who were saying things that Prophet Muhammad hadn't said. And Allah says that refer them to those who have knowledge of Quran. Okay, it says refer them to Prophet or those authorities among you. If Prophet is not present, if he's present, then refer it to him, to say, oh Prophet, did you say these things? Okay, then he will tell you yes or not. Or if he's not alive or he's not present, then refer it to those who have the knowledge of Quran and tell them, is this from Prophet Muhammad? They will match it with Quran because they have the knowledge of Quran. They match it with Quran and says, if it differ much from with Quran, then they tell you that no, this is not from Prophet Muhammad. This is exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, when a hadith goes against Quran, differs very much with Quran, then I say this is fabricated. All right, but these people, they say no, it is authentic because Bukhari said it. Okay, I don't care who said it. I check it with Quran and I see that it differs with Quran a lot. It goes against Quran a lot. That's why I say it is fabricated. Whoever said it, it is fabricated, because chapter 4, verse 80 to 83 tells me how to understand something is from your Lord or not. If it goes against Quran, contradict Quran, then it's not from your Lord. Yes, Anton?
Yeah, I was just looking at the verses.
Yes. So Azri, the next question?
But before that, whatever. Okay,
Sam.
in the past,
Yeah, yes.
in the past, America had gone to war with Iraq, right? Then how come there's no charity campaigns for Iraq?
Okay, you mean USA went to war with Iraq, okay?
Yeah.
And charity campaign for Iraq, okay?
Yeah.
I don't know actually, because even if there was a charity campaign, for example, I see charity campaign for Yemen, okay? I don't participate in that charity campaign, okay? And Anton went, because I don't know where goes this charity, because there are two sides. They are fighting. One side is Saudi Arabia and Sunnis, and one side is Shia Iran. Okay, so where goes this? These charities? It might go to these Iranian, guerrillas who are trying to occupy Saudi Arabia. I know what is their aim. All right, so I have to know where this charity goes. Who is going to distribute it, and it might become weapons, and then so you have to be very careful about these charities as well, that where it goes, to whom it goes, to which side it goes. If it goes towards the Saudi side, Saudi has a lot of money. Okay, why they need me to help them? Okay, Saudi has trillions of dollars. Understand? And on the Iranian side, they also use these monies to kill people. So the problem is not money. The problem is the war. Understand? If the war, we get rid of that war, okay, we have to try to finish the war, okay, by giving some money, $100 here, there, giving some food to these poor or that poor. And I said that it might not even go to them. It might go to weapons, okay, and kill people. So by that, I'm not going to help. I cannot help them in this way. I'm trying to get rid of Iranian regime. Okay, that's the greatest charity, because Iranian regime is the biggest problem in the Middle East. When we get rid of that, the war in Yemen will finish as well. The war in Iraq will finish. The war in Syria will finish. The war in Lebanon will finish. All these battles will finish, because Iranian regime is the source of all these problems. Sam? Yes, Sam, you wanted to say something.
Yes, I need to say something.
Yes, please.
So
Okay.
verse 114.
Okay.
So about like my subject about prayer. It says, do your prayer at the two ends of the day and the approach of night.
Okay.
So let me just ask you, like, there's something I don't know about two ends of the day.
Okay.
What is two ends of the day?
All right. Look, yes, I see 11:114. This is what I was gathering here. And establish prayer at the two ends of the day. And Anton came back. Hello, Anton.
Hello, I
Yeah.
am back.
Let me, what is it, Sam? Let me ask, see if Brother Rashid will join us, okay, and help us, because he has memorized all of them together. Because I have this chapter 24, verse 58, chapter 11, 114, chapter 17, verse 78, chapter 30, verse 17, chapter 30, verse 18, chapter 50, verse 40, chapter 2, verse 238. All of them are about the prayer. Let me ask Brother Rashid to help us, and then we can discuss this one. Okay. I will ask him if he can join us. All right. Azri, you can guys talk. I will write him.
Hey Sam, to me, it means subuh and maghrib. To the two ends of the day. Subuh or and maghrib. I think there's another verse that says subuh or maghrib. Yeah, I can remember. I cannot remember which is. But I have a question for Mr. Muji actually.
Yes.
Because in the Quran there's 5 prayers, but Muhammad himself swear by Allah that I mean in the Quran there's only 3 prayers, but in the Hadith Muhammad swear by Allah that he was told to pray 5 times.
Okay, look, those hadiths, like the hadith says that he went up and then it was 70 times and then he came down and then Moses, peace be upon him, told him, no, it's too much. Go on. This how,
Who went 70 times?
There's a crazy hadith says that first it was 70 times prayer, 70 times. Then Prophet Muhammad went up there. No, he was coming down from 7th floor. He was coming down, and Moses, peace be upon him, was in the first floor. I say floor, but there was written layer of heaven, first heaven. He was perhaps coming down with the elevator. Then there,
so
Moses,
peace be upon him.
Yes, Moses, peace be upon him, told him, "Oh, come on, 70 times, it's a lot. Go and talk to God. Say that it's too much." Then he went up again, and then God said to God, "This is too much. Please go down a little bit." Then he said, "Okay, go 50 times." Okay. Then he came down again. Moses said that, "No, come on, 50 times, it's a lot." So anyway, he went up, down, up, down, up, down, and then finally he made it 5 times, and he said that, "Okay, 5 times is fine." So these are such a hadiths existed, unfortunately exist, and they are absolutely. Let me see.
So
okay, but Anton, could you wait for a minute? Could you wait for a minute?
Yeah,
okay,
wait. I just say that Brother Rashid said that he's busy right now. We can maybe take it next week. I will ask him to join us, okay? And then we can talk. All right? I appreciate it. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Show up.
Yeah, Azri, yeah?
Yeah, Mr. Muji, so how many times do you pray a day?
I pray 5 times. I said I pray 5 times. Yeah.
But you said it is fabricated.
No. It's you were saying it's a hadith, okay? I said that there are hadiths like this as well, okay? That saying that it was 70 times and so on, okay? But I said that this is traditionally has been transmit to people, that we do it 5 times. And I have seen in those verses I read as well, people have put them together that it is 5 times. So now we can discuss this, because I haven't discussed this very much. We can do it on Friday as well with Brother Rashid. either I play later here, or if he can join us himself directly, we can, do it. But we remember, me and you, that about how many times are there, and these verses we can discuss with him. What do you think, Azri?
Okay, but my point is, I want to say that either Muhammad lied or Allah deceived Muhammad into praying, praying 5 times a day, because in the Quran there's only 3 times of prayer.
No,
So
it's not. I said, that's why I say that these are so many verses, they are put it together. Let's
I
talk,
remember that.
Azri. Let's talk to brother Rashid together, okay? And we can analyze these verses one by one. All right.
There's also the night prayer.
Yes,
at
we
night.
have. Yes,
So
we
that's
have
another.
Yes, we have morning, we have noon, we have Asr, we have Maghrib, and we have Isha, we call it as well. So it's 5 times, all right? But let's see if it is from Quran and we have proof, or it is hadith and so on. So, okay?
Yeah, the one I was referring to was other than separate from those 5 you mentioned. I think Isha is the one that you mentioned, that the last one, right?
Yes, the last one.
But,
yeah, Isha.
but not that one. A different prayer, or different times where Muhammad is asked to pray during all night.
During all
or
night.
A portion of the night.
Okay.
Yeah,
A
that's
portion of night. Yes. I have seen that verse as well. Okay. Yes.
73 verse 20.
Yeah. I've seen that verse as well. Okay, we can because as I said that I haven't been deeply thinking about these, and because I just do those 5 times, and there are other most important parts for me to think about it. Okay, so we will talk about this.
Hey, yeah, can I ask you? Okay, I got something, Bill, about the prayer. So,
Yes, please.
What was it? Chapter 24, verse 58, right?
Okay.
Okay. So that says, all the prayers. I think the 3 different prayers in the morning, afternoon, and evening, and then before that, chapter 11, verse 114. That's 2 ends of the day. So those ends of the day, like, if I'm not mistaken, that's just like the end of the day, as in like not the ending, like first from beginning to end, but the 2 different, like, that would be the morning and the evening. Like that goes when the day is the day of the end of the day, like there's a line and then there's an end, right?
All right.
So I don't know if I'm incorrect, but it doesn't seem like it, because that's the first verse about that, and then the other verse is after that, saying, 3 times.
Okay.
So if I think if it was more than 3, that verse would say, during the 5 times or something.
Okay.
The verse that comes after. So, and then of course there's like the other verse about standing as the approach of night. That's like completely different. That's like for the, people who pray all night, for 2/3 of the night, or half of it, or 1/3 of it, so that you spend the night in prayer there to serve. That's chapter 25, verse 64. So it's like, I'm just trying to figure this out because.
All right, we can do that. Yeah, we can. We can.
I don't want to talk about it, but I won't bother you about it.
No. Don't worry. You are not bothering, but it's very important, and we can check it. Okay, we can discuss it. I will ask
maybe
him
later or something. Maybe later.
Yeah, no, we can ask either. I said either on his channel, and then I play it here. I will record it and play it here, or put it on the channel, and you can watch it. Or if he can, join us next weekend, next Saturday, then we can ask him directly. Let's see which one is more suitable for him, and we can, go deep into that. Okay. Azri, any other question?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes, please.
So you talk about equality, right? So
Yes.
my father brought this up. I asked my father about communism, and he inspired me this question. So
Okay.
in your equal world, should there be leaders? If they are, how is it just?
Okay. Look, in that equal world, what is it? We have the direct democracy, which is the best democracy. Okay, we will have leaders, but not in that way that today. For example, there are two different, democracy today. Not, I mean, one is direct democracy, another is indirect democracy. Direct democracy, I don't know if exists. I have heard that in Switzerland they have something like that, but I'm not so sure. But nowhere else on the planet direct democracy exists. Okay, so Sam says yes. What that in Switzerland exists, or I don't know. What do you mean?
I'm having our own little conversation with Tree.
Oh, okay, all right, okay, yes. Sorry, yes. Anyway, in Switzerland maybe they have it, but anyway, direct democracy is a democracy that you can change your leaders anytime you want. Indirect democracy is a democracy that you can change your leaders every 4 years. Okay, so in that world, we will have leaders, those who lead us or take care of our affairs and so on. But they are not. What is it? They are not going to sit there. Even if they cannot do their job correctly. Okay, they can be changed anytime they don't do their job correctly. And then, of course, in that world, in that system, and people go up there not because they get more salary, they have more opportunity. No, they go up there because they know that they can do better. Okay, they know that they are capable of fixing problems and so on. Azri, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But
So it is
it's
not
still,
it is not unjust. Today is unjust because they sit in a palace. They they rob people or they are corrupted. Yes, but in that world, such a things will not exist. Yes.
oh, okay then. Okay.
Another
So
sorry. Another things I want to tell you that is also that Quran mentioned that everybody will be righteous. Everybody in that world will be righteous. So everything will be fine. Okay. Yes, Azri. Yes.
okay. Do you recall the verse?
Sorry.
Do you know the verse where you say that everyone will be righteous? That God
Okay.
said, "All."
Yes. It is actually there are verses that says, "My righteous, my righteous people will inherit the planet." Okay. Another. Let me find it. Another verse also that says, okay.
Okay, Sam, Anton, do you have any question or something?
Yeah, well, I was gonna ask Muji something, but it was kind of like changing the subject completely. So I just waited for everybody to keep speaking about this.
Okay. How's your day, Anton?
It's cold.
Cold.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you're wearing jacket, right?
So the last time I asked Muji about the things that are halal to eat,
Okay.
and I did found that vanilla, for example, for some Muslims, not for everybody, it's actually considered haram
Vanilla.
because
What is vanilla?
vanilla, like
Vanilla.
it's a plant. It's
I know, but I know if it's is in ice creams everywhere. Yeah.
it's in ice creams. Yeah.
So why
it's
it is haram?
it's not very popular, but in some places it is haram because to extract vanilla you use alcohol. And that's why they say, okay, we don't consume vanilla. So what do you think about that? Do you think they are correct? Or?
Okay, let me see, because as I know, okay, it is not mentioned directly either in Quran. As I said, we were talking about
it's not. It's just
intoxication. Yes, intoxication is forbidden. So if, for example, 0.5% alcohol, okay, is in non-alcoholic beer, or there are foods that they have very little percentage of alcohol. So, I mean, that as long as it's not going to harm you at all, so it is not haram. Okay, so you don't have to drink something that is harming you. Understand? So I don't see anything wrong with vanilla. I don't see that vanilla is going to harm you at all. Okay, if it harms you, even cigarette that is not mentioned is haram. Okay, even I mean, drugs is haram as well. So because it's harming you. Okay,
would you say they are exaggerating?
Yes, they are exaggerating, because vanilla. Can you show me some scientific fact that it's harming you? No, you cannot. No, so
it's only because alcohol is used in the process of extracting it from the plant, I think, or something.
No, I know, but I don't know how they use that alcohol to make it, but there is no alcohol in vanilla anyway. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's not an intoxicant. I mean, you agree
alcohol,
with it.
Yes, exactly. And alcohol will disappear for sure. There is no, because if I buy vanilla, it's not written that, for example, there is 0.5% or 1% alcohol inside it.
That's why the last time I mentioned the energy drink, because that doesn't have alcohol.
No, it's caffeine. Yes, it has caffeine. Yes,
but it can be kind of toxic. In fact, I might have one over here. So these kind of drinks,
I know
they can be a little bit harmful.
Yeah. So look, I said that if you know that it is harmful and you do it, you harm yourself. Harming yourself is, it's a sin. Harming me is a sin. If you harm me, is a sin. If you harm yourself, is also a sin. You cannot harm yourself. Okay, even in the society here, if you are going to commit suicide, they catch you. They put you in a mental hospital because it's forbidden. So harming yourself is a sin. So don't harm yourself. And if you see it is harming you, then you better not have it. Okay, that's all I have to say. About the verse, Azri, chapter 28, verse 5 says, and we wanted to confirm favor upon those who were oppressed on earth and make them leaders and make them inheritors. Okay, so this is a message that one day the oppressed will rule and inherit the planet. They will be the inheritors of the planet and the rulers of the planet. So when they rule the planet, there will be no oppressed and no oppressors. Okay, so all these things, this oppression, all these will disappear. That's the day when the righteous people will inherit the planet.
But Mr. Muji, I think you're mistranslating the verse. It says that the oppressed will become successors. It does not say that they will not be more. I guess I'm wrong. Okay.
No. It means that the interpretation is that one day the oppressed will rule and inherit the planet. Okay, and let me see if I have seen. Record, decree, scripture. All right, yes, chapter 21, verse 105. Azri. Surely, following the heavenly record, we decreed in the scriptures, my righteous servants shall inherit the land. Okay, this is about the planet. My righteous, servants. So the righteous servants of God are going to inherit the planet. Okay, the entire planet, one day. Understand? So it's a promise from God that one day all people will be righteous and the righteous people will rule the planet. Understand, Azri?
And no, sorry. Because it says that what was it, that they will inherit the land, so
Yeah.
they will own the
Okay.
land.
No. Okay. Righteous people. Okay. Righteous people are those who are good people and don't do bad deeds. Okay. Understand? So
Yeah, righteous people, but
yes, they don't do bad deeds. So when they rule and inherit the planet, when they inherit it, it means that they are going to control the planet. Okay. They will be the owner of the planet. So they are not going to do bad deeds, and nobody will be, doing bad deeds. The righteous people will inherit it. So the righteous people will rule the planet as well. Understand?
okay.
And the concept of the Mahdi as well, we were talking about all these is together. When you put all these pieces of puzzle, you know that one day we are going to live in a equal world, a world where oppression will disappear, equality will, rule the planet.
So,
Anton?
how do you think the Mahdi would? Is there like one? Because you said everybody is at some level Mahdi.
Yeah, anybody who fight for equality, okay, anybody who fight for equality to bring justice on this planet, okay, is a Mahdi. So you can bring justice in a country, okay. You are Mahdi, but it's not in that level of to bring it on entire planet. But you have done what Mahdi is supposed to do. So you are a Mahdi, but smaller Mahdi. Anton, okay, and you understand what my point? Yeah.
Do you think there's gonna be one that is gonna be
No,
special?
not the one. No, I have said it. That
About the other
it is a message. It is a message that there is a way out, that we can do that. There is a way out. Okay, the solution is there, but we ourselves have to go out of that this jungle. We have to do it. Okay, if God was going to do that for us, then he would have done it long time ago. He wouldn't put us here, okay, at all. The meaning was that we do it. Okay, the meaning was that he give the message to people, and people learn, and people do it, and one day they will do it. Okay, this is the meaning of the creation. All right. And there are verses of Quran that people say to Moses, peace be upon him, okay, go and with your God fix everything yourself. Okay, bring your God and fix everything yourself. But God wants us to do it ourselves. Okay, if he was going to do it himself, then he says in Quran as well, if I was going to make people Muslim, I would create them Muslims. Okay, but I created them with free will, so that they choose. Okay, they do it themselves. Understand? So he says to Prophet Muhammad, don't push. Okay, just invite. All right, if they accept, they accept it. If they don't accept it, let them reject. Okay, if we were going to force them, we would do it ourselves. We wouldn't send you, O Muhammad. Okay. Yes, Anton, you got your answer, I hope.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Thank you.
That's what I was asking you.
Yes, Azri.
No, I'm looking at Mr. Tree and Sam talking in the comments. There's a Quran verse that says that it's fully explained, and there's another 3:7. You know about it, about that there are verses that are not known, and there was
Yes. Okay. Yes. To whom you said that?
I'm sorry, Mugi. I have to be excused.
All right, no problem. Anton as well. In 10 minutes, 7 minutes, we will finish. Yeah, as usually, 3 hours. We hit the 3 hours. We see you next week, inshallah. Okay, my brother, you're welcome again. Thank you very much. Azri, if you don't have any question, then we can finish it and then continue next week. Okay.
Okay, Sam, I have a question.
Yes, please. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So you said that you love the Iranian people, right? Okay. But
yes, I'm Iranian myself. Yes. So
okay, of course. But what have you sacrificed for them?
Yeah, I said that. Okay, I said that I have been, in jail. My family have been in jail in Iran as well. My brother was executed, and then since I have come myself, for example, yes, running away from that country, I came to Sweden. 35 years. I've been always active. I've been traveling different countries to demonstrate against Iranian presidents and Iranian regime. At least 50 times, I've been traveling different countries as well. In Sweden, hundreds of times I've been participating in demonstration. And in 35 years, I haven't been going back to my country because I didn't want to be quiet against the Iranian regime. I didn't want to get that, luxury of traveling to my home country, but in return, being quiet, not doing anything like many did. Okay, but I didn't do that. All right, Azri. So I have been sacrificing so much, I could. All right, of course. I could maybe sacrifice more, but unfortunately I wasn't, able to do that, Azri. But I have sacrificed a lot as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
God bless you for your sacrifice.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you very much, my brother. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yes. Anything else?
Just one more thing.
Yes,
I
please.
have a question. So why doesn't your family come to visit you at Sweden?
Okay, Sam went as well. Thank you, my brother Sam. Look, my mother, my father passed away. Yes, once he came here, it's very difficult as well for them. They are old, Azri, my mother, and then getting visa is very difficult and quite expensive as well. And traveling here for an old mother is very difficult to come all the way from Iran to to Sweden. She was here a few years back, okay, but she cannot travel, and she would love to, And for example, my brother, my other relatives, they cannot travel here. They don't get visa, And my mother wanted very much that me and my family travel there, and she take us around because my children, they haven't seen my home country. My wife hasn't seen Iran. So she loves very much that we go there, but we cannot go there because I'm active. Okay, but very soon, inshallah. Okay, all right.
I hope you're right.
Yes,
Okay.
no, I'm right. Actually,
But-
yes. Well,
Just
tell
one
me.
more question.
Yes, please.
How can Iranians overthrow the government when there's no war? There should be war. Are you
Okay,
not
no.
afraid?
No. Look, we will do that through a revolution, yes, and we are asking. That's why we are trying, asking the Western countries to recognize our right to fight back the regime with weapon. They don't recognize it yet, but they will be forced to do that. Okay, we will force them to recognize that, and then people can take the weapons and fight the regime and bring it down. So finally will be that battle. Okay, finally, very soon, hopefully. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Muji, for
Yeah,
having
thank
me.
you. Yeah, thank you for being here, my brother Azri.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum, and give my best regards to your parents and tell them please, think a little bit better, read more the verses and put them together. The verses, don't just follow these imams that fooling them. So put all the verses together so that they don't misinterpret Quranic verses. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
All right.
Muji.
Thank you,
Assalamualaikum.
my brother. Salam alaikum, my brother. Take care. Bye.
Waalaikumsalam.
Bye. Yes. Salam alaikum. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. And thank you for being here. See you next week, inshallah, for all my brothers and sisters, Muslims or non-Muslims. Take care and have a very, very nice weekend and week next week, inshallah.